You look fine. We're live.
Hello.
The first thing everyone heard was me being like, "You look fine." Yeah.
All right. Hi,
Hola.
everyone. Welcome to DMs After Dark. We are doing a new game today. We are playing Deathmatch Island by Tim Dene. But before we do that, yes, Christian has the book. I sadly only have the PDF, but we're
Let's
going
have the
to
book.
try our hand at Deathmatch
I mean,
Island.
soon I will have the book.
You will when I'm done with
That's
this one.
true.
Yeah, you will.
Which means
Someone
soon
keep
all of Rhode Island will have the book.
Yay for the library.
my small mark on humanity. The Grundown Memorial Shag and Bathroom.
Yep.
He's not dead. He
Keeping
just
Rhode
wanted
Island
it this
filthy
way.
with the
God,
RPGs.
now that's online too. Great.
That's been online.
The shagging
It's been
bathroom.
online. I think we've talked about that before.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah, did we have announcements?
I have two things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Number one is shameful self-promotion
Yes.
for not only myself, but for John Malcolm. John Malcolm and I released a new Call of Cthulhu scenario, Debitum Ignis, which is just in time for Halloween. It is basically very witch hunty in colonial New England. So if that is your vibe and you want to, play into that, but also play against some of those tropes because we do explore them and examine them, by all means. And if you like Call of Cthulhu, consider checking it out. The link is provided down there. There's no charity in this one. The money's just going to me and John. But that shouldn't stop you. We need the money.
No.
And you can get a really good Call of Cthulhu scenario for what we believe is a very reasonable price. So please consider checking it out. Secondly, I do just want to shout out Evil Hat is the publisher, along with Old Dog Games and Paragon System. I think Paragon System is the Aegon system that they use in the game.
Yes.
But Evil Hat is the publisher for this great game. And shout out to them for being super awesome. We typically, you just kind of reach out to publishers beforehand and be like, hey, we're going to, be streaming your game. Do you have any, assets we can use or any like kind of signal boosts you can give us or anything like that? They were really cool with giving us all these great, overlays and things you see are very on brand because they made them and they gave them to us, which is very cool. And they also signal boosted us to through Blue Sky and Facebook when we announced we're playing. So appreciate it. So we will do your game justice and probably screw all the rules up.
Yeah. I was like,
we'll have
those
fun
are big
doing
words.
it.
Yes,
we will have
absolutely.
fun doing it. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So that's all I had, really.
No, it's awesome. Anyone else?
Sweet.
We are going to be at PAX Unplugged. Oh, I guess it's early. I was like, we're in early November. That's happening soon. No, it's not. There's a whole month away.
We're about 5 weeks away. That's perfectly fine.
We are going to be at PAX Unplugged in about 5 weeks. That is in Philly. It is a gaming convention over here on the East Coast. It'll be
East-ish.
Me, Kent, Amber, Troy will all be there. So if you're around, come say hello. Come check us out. We don't have.
I won't be there because I suck.
You'll be there eventually someday.
We'll be playing board games and stuff. It'll be great.
I have a really great board game that I want to play with you guys, by the way. I'm just going to shout it out anyway, so everyone should go look at it. It's called We All Take From the River, and it's a very environmentalist game because it's about a river ecosystem, and like everybody has a secret motivation. So some people are developers, other people are like wetlands biologists or whatever. So everybody has a motivation.
Other people are rainy.
Yes, exactly.
They're here
But
for the
you can.
soil.
It's that sort of game where you can win, but if you lose, you all lose because you pollute the river too much. And I think that's really cool. I'm really really looking forward to playing it. But anyway, I just wanted to shout it out. It's a really cool game we all take from the river. I do not remember who publishes it, but Google it and
And you'll
check it
find
out.
it. Yeah, it'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy No Kings to everybody. Hope you're all
Yes.
safe. Had a good time. Made a good point. Love you guys.
Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Fuck those losers. Not the No Kings people.
Not the No Kings, the other ones.
Uber
Sounds like ambiguity, Christian.
Wait.
my autism almost went over the edge, but then I was like, oh wait, I have to act like a normal person here, and I might be misunderstood by what I said.
Wait, rein it back in.
Rein it back in. Allow me to clarify. Making clarified statements is something I'm very, very, very used to.
You like, just sit with it for a minute and you're like,
Well, it's like I told you, it's like the day in the life. I say something, it's misconstrued. I apologize. That's pretty much how my life goes.
That was me yesterday. It was like so late at
rinse and repeat.
night, and I was like, I'm trying to ask Rainey what is his address for his birthday. Happy birthday, Rainey!
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Rainey. By the way, everybody wish Rainey a happy birthday.
Yeah,
because it is indeed his birthday.
And
Yes.
I was trying to ask him what his address was, but it came out incorrectly.
where can I find you at?
No, it was even better. It was like, where can I find you at to party or something like that?
For the party, yeah, something like
and
that.
I was like, I read it. I knew what you meant because I woke up this morning and I read it, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what you meant. I was like, it was worded kind of weird, but I know what she means.
I was like, it's midnight. I have to get there somehow.
It's understandable.
I don't know where it's going. Yes.
It's understandable.
When she's talking about Sam, she's like, do not take big risks. And I was like, she means don't let it not.
I was like, that. Yep. That's my brain just thinking too fast.
She's like, that means you don't take big risks. And it's just like,
skip whole words in sentences when I'm texting sometimes. All right.
Lee and Games.
Go ahead.
Hey, first time chat. This is Lee. Is this Lee from Discord, Lee?
I believe so.
This is the first time he's ever been live with us. Awesome, man.
oh,
Welcome.
God.
Yeah.
Thank you much for joining us.
Huh?
Just trying to find a lighting that
Lighting
makes me look
situation?
okay. I guess this is probably the best I'm going to get.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
You don't
why I
have
got
like
the,
listen, allow me to just distract the world with my mask.
But those are shiny forehead,
Hold on.
yes.
Yeah, like here we go. You can project
Yeah.
Jaws on this thing for the 50th anniversary. Go for it.
I'm just like glowing. I look like one of those posters that's in like bold, like 3 different colors, and that's it.
It's a good glow, though, at least.
It is. It is.
I almost
It
got
is
like
a good glow.
hold on. So just
Chris is glowing too, to be fair.
He is glowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm trying to like organize the
Too dark.
character sheet that way I can
There we
adjust
go.
it so it's like bright white. So once I kind of go to like
Chris's glasses are just glowing. He's evil.
sit in the darkness.
Oh, hoodie up.
Oh, geez.
I have the exact same one, Chris.
I have that one too, actually.
Yeah. Damn you all. I'm just like,
It's cozy.
We should just start a stream all wearing
all
hoods
wearing
one day and not
We will.
explain it or address it in any
We
way.
totally should. Just the
Just
hoodie,
finally a nice little dark hood thing.
the
I
millennial
agree.
hoodie stream. Yeah, just
I
like super
agree.
comfy in our hoodies.
We should just not tell. Someone is missing right now, so we should just
We
not tell
should do
one
that.
person.
It's like in the new year as like a thing. We should all just start the stream
No, I
like
think
holding
Sarah's
or
in
doing
chat.
a random thing that's all like the same but a little bit different.
yeah.
No explanation, nothing. Like we all start the stream holding a stuffed animal. Like
Yeah.
not to continue. Like just different things. Like we all have grilled cheese. Like yeah, just like no.
Ooh.
I have a Strahd one.
Oh. Rainy
I
kind
don't
of
think
listens
mine's
to
cooler.
these, so it wouldn't be Rainy, but Troy. We could surprise Troy and just
We
not
could
Yes, we
say
surprise
could.
Troy.
anything.
I
That Troy
loved
will not
Troy's-
know what is happening.
I loved Troy's idea of me getting an orange suit to match his powder blue one.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
Just
very
do the Dumb and Dumber.
the
that's
Dumb and
very
Dumber,
bright.
Dumb and Dumber cosplay. Hell yeah, I love
Yep.
that idea. Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, back to Deathmatch Island. They have a great description in here, so I'm just going to read it very quickly. Deathmatch Island is a fast-paced game about a deadly game show on a mysterious island chain. So one person takes the role of production, that is me. The rest of our players here are competitors. We might have a few more surprise competitors if they can make it. trigger warnings, I don't think that there will be anything. I think I generally know most of the triggers for this group, but if there's anything, please feel free to remind me. There's a lot of violence in the game, maybe a little bit of isolation, but I think other than that, there won't be anything that I foresee that we'll run into. But of course, things show up in the game that sometimes we do not expect. All right, is everyone ready to get started? I guess
Absolutely.
some of the things that I've told the players so far is that this game uses a collection of dice. You're going to need a lot of d6s, d8s, d4s. Character creation is very simple. We're actually going to be going through it in regular gameplay. I've asked most of them to come unprepared, so they have put in little to no thought into making their characters thus far.
As
To
if we
help-
put in thought to make our characters anytime.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes we make characters beforehand, right, with a general concept. But I have let them know that the game is, it's a little bit like Paranoia, right? You die very easily in this game, but you're not playing fast and loose with your character. Your character is here and they want to survive and they want to kind of figure things out and survive for as long as possible. So you definitely have to play into that mysterium and that fear as much as possible. So I have asked them that. There is also possibly PvP in this game, actually most likely PvP in this game. So also be prepared for that.
I'm gonna push Kent 1 square.
Could be dangerous depending on where you push him.
1 square.
All right. All right. So if we are ready, you wake up.
Are we just going to are we going to roll our characters first, or do we roll by playing?
We're going to do
While
it by
we-
playing.
Holy shit,
We're
that's
going to
awesome.
start with
Okay.
we're going to start with role playing first. Yep.
All right, cool.
So you wake up. The first thing that you notice is the bright, hot sun on your face. It's impossibly hot out. You can feel like the full sun is hitting you. You open your eyes a little bit and it's like bright, clear sky. The sun is shining. You like close your eyes and squint a little bit. You also notice that you are moving. You feel like the steady bumps of the waves on the boat that you are on. It is humid. There is salty air about. It's hot. You finally manage to get your eyes open. You sit up and look around. You notice that there are 5 other people on this boat with you. No, 4 other people on this boat with you. My math is wrong.
3 other people?
Nope, 4. You look around, and three of these people are wearing these green tracksuits. Kind of weird. You look down and you realize you're wearing a green tracksuit as well. I need all of you to roll me a D100, please.
Are we bound in any way?
You are not.
Begin the game by hijacking the boat and turning it around.
Leave. We win Deathmatch Island by just leaving.
Is that what you would like to do?
No.
77.
That is an option, Amber.
No, I'll buy it. I got it.
Christian, you are
56.
77.
Yep.
This is the first thing you're going to write down on your character sheet. There should be a spot at the top
Mm-hmm.
that says, let me get the character sheet.
The competitor number?
Yes, competitor
Okay.
number. That is where you are going to put your number.
72.
So I'm 77.
Correct.
Okay.
There's 77.
56.
077. I'm just like James Bond with another 7.
Chris. 72 for Amber and Kent.
I got 7.
Wow. Actually 007 for Kent.
007! The
Okay.
character builds itself, Kent.
So it does because I actually, as we were like kind of talking, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna roll up a character quickly because it's my favorite thing to do when it's randomly generated like this.
I figured you would. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I have it rolls itself.
It
It
does.
rolls itself.
You look around at these green tracksuits and you notice that there's a tag with a number on there. And you also notice there's another tag with a name, right? And you're like, it's kind of a weird name. And then you realize, what's my name? You don't remember. You actually don't remember who you are. You don't remember how you got here. You don't remember who you are. You don't remember, you have no idea what's going on. All right, the next thing we're going to roll is your occupation. The one thing that you do have is kind of some semblance of
Skill set from something you did for a long
what
time,
you
sort of
used to
thing.
What
do.
we did.
Exactly. It just sort of kind of comes to you, right?
Mhm.
If you're an accountant, kind of like the numbers come quickly, right? If you're a gymnast, you just can naturally know what your body does, flexibly maneuver things wise. There's some things that are just instinct. So you're gonna roll your occupation. Since this game, you technically wake up with amnesia and you don't really know what you are, it encourages you to kind of just roll randomly. I, as a player, never really love that. I like to go in and like the concept that I'm doing. So I will definitely give you the option. You start off with rolling a d4 and then then two d8s, and that will give you a random coordinate of what your character is. I am sending you right now the tables. Kent, I think you already have them, right?
Yes, I printed that whole thing.
Okay.
Are you texting or in the chat?
Whatever is easier for you.
I
I'm
can
doing it first
also
into Messenger.
Whichever works for me.
Okay.
I just have the book, so I'm just doing it out of the book.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally fine.
You said roll 2d8s.
It's
a
a D4
and
as
then
first.
2D and then a D8, then D8.
Oh, yes. While we are doing that, I am hopefully going to try and actively be in Discord as well. If people in chat or if you're in our Discord, please join our Discord. But if you have any ideas of things that you would like to see on the island or any suggestions, I am more than happy to kind of take a look and see if they're cool ideas that I want to incorporate. Also, yes, actually, I'll get to that next point later. Chris, I've also texted it to you if you need it.
Oh, thank you.
So you are more than welcome to roll a d4
Oh,
and then
God,
two
I
d8s
have
to
an
figure
awesome
out
one.
what your occupation is, or you may choose from the list. There is a wide variety. You could roll multiple numbers and figure out what they are.
I rolled a couple times, but I settled on what I think.
Again, no need to share for now, but this is to keep in mind. Under your occupation, there will be something listed that is your strongest stat. So on your character on the left-hand side, there should be name, occupation. Occupation is what you will put down. And then in the middle, there are capabilities. So under your occupation, you should have the strongest stat that you are proficient in. And so in that capability, you want to put a D8 as your strongest stat.
Okay.
Other than your strongest stat, the rest of them are all D6s.
So wait, so like my roll D1 was a 1.
Okay, so you're looking at the first table, and then you're
So
rolling two D8s.
Occupation table 1, and then you're
Okay.
using a D8 to go to find the 8 the column
Eighth
that
column.
the
Yep.
column that comes up with that D8, and then the row that comes up with that
Oh, okay.
second D8.
Yeah, so Chris, you rolled a 1, and then what did you roll for your D8?
First one was 2.
2. Okay, then what is your second D8?
4.
4. That says you
Army
are an
Ranger.
Army Ranger.
Wow.
And your top skill is in Deathmatch.
Let's figure out like where it says Army Ranger. What the hell did
Did I text it to you? There's 2 pictures.
I'm looking at the wrong picture?
Might be at the wrong picture. There's 2 pictures. Occupation table 1. Is that pretty clear to everyone? Do they have
Yes.
their strongest
Yep.
capability D8? Rest is
Yes.
D6. You have your occupation. Okay. You look at your name tag and it says what your name is. So you may either randomly
Oh, that's why.
roll a name or you may come up with a name yourself.
Wait, we are making a name?
Yes, or you may roll for one if you would like.
Thought we didn't know.
There's
our
a name tag on it
Because you're looking down
Oh.
at your name tag. That's how you're figuring out your name, your character.
that you were renamed, basically.
Chris, you are all set?
I'm just thinking of a name right now.
Do you want to randomly roll for one or would you like to think of a name?
Let me think of one real quick.
Okay.
How does the name appear on our name tag?
It is printed on. It's like a metal plate.
Full or
Just
first
first
name?
name.
Just first.
First name,
name.
last initial.
Just first name. No last name, no last initial.
I'm not touching that name. Not touching that one either.
While you're getting yourselves oriented, you notice that there's one person here who is not in a green tracksuit. You notice yourself is also in a green tracksuit. Maybe it's flattering, maybe it's not. The only other person here is kind of at the head of this small ship that's kind of coasting away. As you look around, all you see is nothing but water. Up in the distance where the boat is headed to, there is a blinking light that the boat is headed to. But this one person, she is standing kind of perfectly still, which is somewhat impressive on a moving boat.
Who's steering the boat?
No one that you can
No
see.
one. It's autopiloting. Okay.
No one that you can see. She is kind of standing perfectly still. She's wearing almost like an off-color, almost tan, very plain sort of au pair, almost flight attendant outfit. She's got her little flight attendant hat. She looks impossibly gorgeous, almost like pristine skin, dark hair that's tied back into a very neat ponytail. She's like, "Oh, good, you're all awake. Hello, my name is Selena. You're probably feeling a little bit disoriented and confused. That's perfectly normal for this part of the stage. But welcome to Deathmatch Island. Pretty soon you're going to be arriving on the island, and that will be the phase 1 of the game. It's very, very simple. Survive and win, and you'll win almost everything your heart desires. Fame, money. You're being watched even now. You'll notice on your wrist is a watch, a stopwatch. When you look at it, a little ka-ching, like paper printout kind of rolls out of your watch, right?
It's the label maker.
Yep. And for all of you right now, it just says 0. She's like, in each of your pockets, there will be a sheet to get started. This will be your team. You might as well get to know each other. We'll be arriving at the island soon. Remember, play to win. And she disappears. She blinks out.
Is there anything on the boat?
There is not. There are 2 seats kind of in the front and kind of like an open area where you guys were all somewhat laying down before you kind of sat up and tried to orient yourselves. But other than the 2 seats and like the steering wheel at the front, there's no one. There's nothing. There are no materials. There's no life rafts. There's no rope. There's nothing.
I'm gonna start checking for compartments, like to see if the seats lift or anything like that.
You try and lift on them, things like that. No give.
Any of the cushions removable?
No. No. They are kind of built into, maybe if you like had some sort of tool to pry it out or cut it, but they're not like easily removable. No.
Anything made of plastic?
Yeah, what's the inside of the hull made out of? Is it plastic, fiberglass, metal?
It's like a mixture of plastic and metal.
Anything that kind of sticks
It
out?
has
that we
almost
could-
like a metal frame on the outside, but the actual like part that you're laying in is plastic. Yes, and the seats are plastic.
anything that kind of sticks out, like a lip or something like that. We could just kind of like pick a piece of the plastic off.
You can try. You guys all start kind of feeling around the boat.
Yep, I'm like, where's stuff?
Trying, pulling on stuff. No give that you can tell.
I will look over the edge of the boat on both sides and see if I can see a port that's used for fueling.
There is a port that is used for fueling.
Okay, but we
Is
have
the,
nothing to put fuel in.
So the propellers, I mean, pretty much like how does the boat? It's like one of those kind of boats where it's like on the back is the engine with the propellers on there. Like how does it work?
It doesn't have a propeller. It's got like an engine, but the propeller, like there is like a. It's under the water though. Yes. Do you know what I mean? It's like a motored boat, but
Of course, the propeller's under the water. That's how it
Yes.
propels.
yes.
No. Yeah, well, yeah, I want to be able to like when this thing stops, like we're gonna be freaking like taking this thing apart.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We're immediately gonna dismantle his boat.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just
Okay.
realized it's the survival game crew playing a survival RPG.
The survival game crew? What do
Yeah,
you mean?
this is like the Valheim
Oh
Soulmath.
yeah.
This is
We
the four of us who play
prepared
over
for
Oh my
there.
this.
god,
We have been
we have to
preparing
break
for
into
this.
iron really fast, guys. Get stick,
We're
get
just
rock
like,
as soon
we
as
pick
we
up
land. We get
sticks.
stick and
I
rock.
pick
We
up
make
sticks
Just like
and
running
clothes.
rocks.
around getting
Yeah.
fibers
Oh,
and
you're
shit.
talking about for the video game.
Yeah, all
we
the
play
video
so
games are
many
playing. Yeah.
survival crafting RPGs together.
Oh my god, that's
Survival
right. That's
crafting
all
games.
you guys.
We're
No
gonna
wonder
play it
you're
like a
trying
survival
to take
crafter.
apart the boat.
It's so good. Yeah, we're like, where's supplies? Rock stick as soon as we land, guys. Rock
We can use
sticks.
plastic. We can make a knife out of this.
Good survival thinking, guys. You guys do have a piece of paper folded up in your pocket, is what Selena had mentioned.
Say.
Do we describe our characters? Because I rolled up mine's appearance.
yeah,
and I'm-
that's
We
right. Why
immediately
don't
just
you
like
guys go
fucking
that?
everywhere.
Before you do that, however, what are your names that are listed on your name tag?
Reagan.
Colt McSteel.
Number 7, Reagan.
No, I'm 72. 7 is Ken.
72, Reagan. Okay. What was number 56? Colt McSteel.
Colt McSteel.
All
Oh,
one word because
Steel.
it's a first name only.
I know it's a
Colt
first name
McSteel.
only, so it's
Oh, wait, it's
obviously
one thing. Okay. Then it's just
it's
Colt.
Then
done.
it's just McSteel.
It's hyphenated. It's hyphenated. You're
It
Colt
was a-
McSteel.
It was a surname roller too, because I did roll on it. But
Oh, okay, never mind. They just call me Colt.
I'm gonna go. Man, I want to use my last name though.
Yeah, do it.
I know.
I was
All right, do it. Full name.
Huck Delacroix. But if you want to just Huck, like Huck Finn, Huck
Yeah.
Delacroix.
Huck Delacroix. Okay. That's fine. If you want to do full name, we'll do full name. Do you have a full name,
Huck
Amber?
Delacroix, baby.
It's Reagan Gray.
Reagan Gray.
Oh my God.
Okay. And
Lame.
007.
And I'm gonna live.
Yeah, no, you're not. Not with that name. Only if you
If
made
I
a
die, I'll die eating others.
yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna meet like some brooding billionaire and like go off into your like smut novel with a name like that.
I'm a
Reagan
girl,
Gray.
okay? We're bending things here.
Blake
Double-
Cassidy.
Blake Cassidy.
Wow, that's the one you're gonna run away with.
Yeah, I was gonna say this does sound like the beginning of an erotica, of like a BDSM erotica.
Mm-hmm.
Reagan Gray. Reagan Gray was a high-powered New York CEO exec girl who went back to her small farm town
boss.
and met Blake Cassidy, who owns the family ranch.
Yep.
She learned about
Fuck.
tenderness, but also firm.
I will be right back. My vacuum is crying out in distress.
It found the front door. It's on a cliff.
Hold on 1 second. While we are waiting, Colt McSteel, your wristwatch beeps and the paper kind of prints out. And it says 10,000. So on your character sheet, I would like for you to mark off there is a section next to capabilities. It says new followers. I would like you to check off one box. Colt McSteel. Do you see it?
I am unable to wear on here, but I'll figure it out eventually. Be able to like paint on my character sheet, but I'm writing it down.
Oh my god, amazing. Amber,
Yes.
you may also, sorry, not Amber, Reagan Gray, you may also mark off one box on your new followers.
One box on my new followers.
So next to capabilities, it'll say new followers. Your wristwatch beeps, and you have now gained 10,000 new followers.
Oh my god, immediately?
Yeah. Pays to try and break down a boat, apparently. You do each have a piece of paper folded up in your pocket for you to
Ken's
read.
character's name?
Blake Cassidy.
Blake Cassidy. I have
Which
messaged it
Cassidy?
into the group, and I have texted it to you, Chris. The
Texted
letter,
it what?
Amber. It is in the.
Oh, okay,
chat.
well.
Okay. Guess I'll take a look at this thing real quick.
Someone may read it aloud if you would like, so that the audience may know.
Oh, they're not different. They're the same.
They are the same.
Congratulations, you have been selected to participate in Deathmatch Island. Winning means fame, freedom, and unlimited wealth. You may experience some confusion, memory loss. This is normal following the selection and recruitment process. It is important that you do not panic. Look around you. These fellow competitors are on your team. You might like to try some icebreakers. Trust and good teamwork are crucial to victory. In 2 minutes, phase 1 begins. In this phase, you will explore Island 1, complete challenges, acquire resources, and meet other contestants. Alliances will be formed and threats will be eliminated. At the end of this thing, a klaxon will sound 3 times. This signals phase 2, the Battle Royale. Only half the remaining competitors will survive. The survivors will progress to Island 2. Survive all islands to earn the ultimate reward. Good luck,
Oh my
competitor.
God.
Play to
These
win.
icebreakers.
I
These-
encourage you to ask some icebreaker questions of your fellow teammates.
I don't suppose any of you remember anything.
Not a fucking thing.
Cool. Cool, great. Gas port's over here. I don't think there's anything we can pry it up with right now. I'm gonna see if I can just get my fingertips or nails under it enough to pop it open.
Do we see an island in the distance?
You do not. You see a buoy.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh.
You're searching out in the front. You see the boat does pass by the first blinking light, a buoy, and you see another light up in the distance that the boat is headed towards.
I do like how like there's icebreakers, but we all have amnesia.
Correct.
And a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
we
the
probably remember them. Some of these
Like
things, right?
interestingness. About to say, it'd be interesting. Like we start learning about ourselves by asking ourselves the icebreakers.
so like
I do think we should describe our characters just a little bit for people watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reagan is a woman, probably about 30. She has brown hair. It's tied back in a ponytail. And like kind of bluish gray eyes. They're not like bright blue. They're kind of like that mid blue gray. She's pretty tall. She's like 5'9", 5'10". Pretty tall for a woman. And has a athletic build.
Yeah. Total bondage erotica.
No, they're always mini. They're super mini, and then the dude is super
Not
big.
if it's the dominatrix.
That's true. Those are not as popular. And you're like, Blake Cassidy's pretty. He's a short king. He's about 5'5", and I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's
it's
a-
writing itself.
Christian, why don't you go ahead and describe your character a little
Huck
bit?
Delacroix is very brawny built. He's corn-fed. He's a man of
Corn-fed.
he's a man of somewhere in the range of maybe like late 20s to early 30s, somewhere in that range. He has, because I rolled this all randomly before anyone
Mm.
he has beautiful eyes, striking hair, and perfect teeth. So what I think that a striking hair is that he has an amazing mullet.
It's just majestic. It's
Hey.
catching.
It is a
Yeah,
majestic,
it's striking.
majestic
It's
mullet.
striking.
It's a
It's
striking
catching
mullet.
the ocean wind,
but
and it's just like a mane in the
it
back.
is. It's catching it exactly the
The
way it
front
should.
is
It's just
feathered,
like it's just like blowing like a mane behind him as the wind
Dude.
like perfectly follows him with his beautiful eyes, and he smiles his smile, and he has the straightest, most beautiful teeth. Like ting.
You're like a hot Joe Dirt, if that's possible.
Yeah.
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 How is my island survival game turning into an actual erotica story? Like, what is going on here?
What did you
Do you
expect?
see the
Yes.
crew?
Deathmatch
What did
Island
you
just became Fuck Match Island.
No. It's suddenly Love Island, but on steroids. Jesus.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Colt
Remember, one of us is
McSteel.
an orc and the other is an orc fucker.
So Colt McSteel is a about mid-40s man, rather muscular, kind of about 5'10", 5'11", thick neck, big traps, goatee with sideburns. Goatee kind of goes pointed out a little bit too. You can see some like tattoos on his arm, a little bit onto his neck right there too as
Is it
well.
a snake?
Yeah, let's say it's like a fucking
Got a
snake.
fucking snake going up his arm onto his neck.
Is it the snake, but it's like the 13 colonies snake? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know.
Chopped
up.
No, it's not quite like that.
Okay.
Ken's like, I'm a dorky little nerd. I've got broken glasses. I look like an accountant.
Yes, Blake Cassidy, take it away.
So I also like randomly generated. I rolled up all my stuff. But like probably about like looks to be about early 30s. Neat neat haircut, kind of brawny builds.
We're all just fit. This team's gonna do well.
uh his eyes are like he hasn't been doing much, but he's been looking about the boat this entire time,
Mm-hmm.
trying to just figure something out, trying to remember what happened.
Don't even
And
know how you climbed onto this boat. Yeah.
and the for the detail that I rolled understated.
Okay.
You're like one of those tallish, short guys, heavy set, thin, lightish, darkish hair.
He's sort of a guy, you know.
Yeah,
Sort of a
guy.
He's
guy.
the underdog
Yeah.
thus far of this group. Okay.
He looks like a dude.
He's a guy, you know. Was he funny looking? Just funny looking in a general sort of way.
Looks like a dude.
The
You know?
mullet.
Somewhere between 5 foot, 7 foot, you know, like
It's just a guy. Just a guy.
120 to 300 pounds. Like
He's of indeterminate size, indeterminate age, indeterminate complexion. Everything's
Some
indeterminate.
guy.
Yeah, Huck Delacroix has been looking around the boat and at the ocean.
Delacroix. Yeah, you've been
Yes.
keeping an eye kind of on the surroundings and throughout the boat, while the other two are kind of mapping out how they're going to carefully break down this boat for parts. And you start to see kind of in the distance, the first thing you notice is, some sort of landform starts to appear kind of far off to the distance, right? You've passed another buoy and you see off in the distance a small little landform starting to go closer. The other thing you notice is that also off in the distance on kind of various sides of you, you start to realize that there are other boats headed that same direction.
Oh shit, there are other people out there. Huck Delacroix's Cajun, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna
Huck
start
Delacroix.
doing like the what's his face Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine. Ooh, I shut out on my daddy like
I ain't had this much fun since I tried to watch a monkey fuck a football. Yeah, okay.
Is there a steering mechanism near the seats in the front?
There is a steering wheel.
Panel.
There's a steering wheel and there is a screen that you can see. You can see your like little dot on it and you can see kind of that it's moving along a trajectory.
is it inside like the panel or is it like sticking out the screen?
It's like flush to the like the different buttons and
Is
stuff
it
like that. that are on
Huck
the boat.
Delacroix? I'm going to try to touch it and see if it's like a touchscreen where we can
It
influence
is
it.
not
So
a touch. Wow, just
yeah.
like a Gen Zer just trying to touch it.
Okay.
Nope. You
Is
tap
it
on
glass?
it. It's like glass. Yes. Or
Smash.
plexiglass.
I will
You're not sure.
Smash.
give the wheel a gentle little, see if it's responsive at all.
You start to kind of like you touch the wheel, try to give it. It resists you. It does not
locked.
kind of go off its
Amber.
course. Yeah, it is
I mean,
locked
I'm
on
sorry.
it.
Jess,
You smash the window. What do you smash or the screen? What do you smash it with?
my foot.
Your foot. Okay.
I assume we
Um,
have shoes. Do we have shoes?
You have
Yes, do we have
shoes.
shoes?
Yes,
Are they like
you have
boots?
shoes?
Are they like
Um,
boots? They
nope,
Or
they're
they're like
sneakers.
sneakers?
They're like sneakers.
It's better than nothing.
Jesus.
I'm not trying to like smash my whole thing in there, but just more like kind of like because I'm trying to get out the glass.
You know what? Give me a challenge beast roll.
Challenge beast roll.
Yeah.
So how do I do challenge beast roll?
So your highest stat should be I believe the death match, right? Is D8.
Yes.
So for now, just roll me a straight D6.
just D6.
Yeah.
Can I change the?
Huck Delacroix, your wristwatch
6.
goes off. Beep, beep, beep. You have another 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
I like your hair.
You have your first 10,000 followers, I suppose.
Yeah,
You rolled a
thirst.
6 on your D6?
Yes.
Shit. All right. You smash your foot right through. You smash your foot. It is hard though. It is like it wasn't exactly glass. It was kind of like a plexiglass, and it's fine when it goes in. But as you kind of draw your shoe back out, it kind of cuts along your leg. So
I
I'm
wasn't
gonna have
hitting that. I wasn't trying to go that hard though. 'Cause
you're
like I
trying to
said, I
break
was
it though, right?
I'm trying to break it, but I'm not trying to go so much that I'm trying to like kick my foot through there because that's stupid.
You got a 6, dude. You overshot it.
No.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's also harder than glass, so you got to hit it really hard.
Yeah, it's just like you're
It's either
giving
really
way
hard
to
or
it.
not at all.
You're giving way to it, and like once it finally breaks through, you weren't expecting it, so you fall through a little bit. You do
I'll
take
take
one.
that.
Wow,
you
how
take-
deep is the inside of this panel?
I know, seriously. I like my entire
That
leg
means
goes
you
in there.
definitely kicked through to the wires and shit.
You take
Well,
one.
that's a bad thing.
You
Yeah.
take one fatigue.
Does this plexiglass shatter?
You know what? It kind of breaks and splatters out, but there are pieces that fall out from it. Do you know,
Cool.
like almost
Chunks.
like almost like
Cutting
when,
tools.
yeah, almost like when you hit
Yes.
like a car window, right? It has kind of that reinforced in it, but it
Mhm.
still breaks out into pieces. That's kind of what it does. Break
Are
into.
the pieces able to be used as cutting in tools? Can we make shivs? Can we make shanks?
Can we
Yes.
make shivs?
It does break into a bunch of little pieces, but we'll say that there's probably one.
So
Like,
not good
solid
enough.
piece that you
Little
could
piece is
probably
not good
hold
enough for
on
a
to.
weapon, but good enough for cutting. Like little.
No, they're like
cut rope or
super
something.
tiny. They're super tiny, but or not like they're like quarter, like nickel or quarter size. But there's probably one large piece that has managed to stay intact that you may pick up that can be used probably for cutting.
Anything else in the thing itself that could be
The smaller
used?
pieces anyway, because they could be potential arrowheads.
You break through and you see that there are like wires and things like that. I did hear you, yes, Huck. You
Hell
start
yeah.
picking up pieces and things like that. No, you see it start to glitch. There are electricities. You see the screen start to glitch a bit, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. But
there
we got
are
the glass
wires
though.
behind there. Yes.
That was the big thing, is to make sure we have a shiv, like we're ready to go into this thing.
Yeah, so we have a big shiv. I don't care who takes it. We also have a bunch of smaller pieces of this glass. We can make arrowheads. We can also you can make a cutting tool out of that. It'll just be like a
Yeah,
razor.
that's
It
what I was
wouldn't be
saying. Like a
it
razor.
wouldn't be a
you know?
weapon, but we could have something to actually like a cutting thing.
Would
So
be good to have up your sleeve if you ever get tied up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who was holding on to the sharp piece?
I don't care who takes. I mean, Chris, you cut yourself. You
He
can take
did
that
it,
if you
yeah.
want. Yeah, you're the one
I'll
who cut
take it
yourself.
then.
That's
Yeah.
your shit, man. I will take a small piece too, though.
Okay. Who was taking small pieces?
I grabbed a bunch to like. Do I have pockets on my thing?
Well, you do have pockets. The letter was in there, so
I'm
your
gonna put some.
jumpsuit-
I'm gonna put some pocket. Some. I'm
Your
like, just
zip
grab.
up?
I'm just gonna be like, just grab a couple, man. We can make some. We can make some arrowheads out of this here. Just like shooting frogs back home. Oh wait,
Is our hoodie
I
double
don't
layered?
remember that.
Do you have a hoodie?
Our track hoodie
Your
top
tracksuit?
thing? Yeah.
It is double layered. Yes, I mean it's sewn together, but yes,
So
it is
you can
double
put it
layered.
in there.
And you have a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I
as
was
well.
thinking. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, we can hide
I'm
a
putting
shiv
it
on it.
between the layers on the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah, yeah.
So you tear a little hole open and you
Yep,
kind
I
of
cut a
start
little hole,
slipping
just
pieces.
slip it in there so it's in the
I
sleeve.
will do the same thing.
Okay. Just so you know, your tracksuit is like a zip up on the top, so you do have pockets on your long sleeve kind of top jumpsuit, and you do have pockets in your pants, sweatpants as well.
Nice.
Yep. You got make
Chat
sure
wants to
everybody
know.
has a piece.
Chat wants to know
Yep.
if my jumpsuit is made out of green denim.
Just his.
Sadly, they're all the same.
Okay.
Your
Make
wristwatches.
sure everybody has like a little piece in their thing.
Your wristwatches start to go off, and you hear Selena's voice again, and she goes, "You're about to be approaching the island soon. I hope you all got to know each other a little bit better. These will be your teammates looking out for you until
We
the end."
seem goal oriented. That is what I have learned about
I was about to say.
We'll
we
talk
already
later.
kind of like we've done this like multiple times, and it's just like, all right.
It feels like we do this every Sunday night for hours on end. And
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, we know what we're doing here.
Your first mission is to decide where on the island you would like to arrive.
Is the
The
voice coming
screen-
from our watches or somewhere on the boat?
It is both from your watches and from the boat.
Is the
And
boat one
almost-
fucked up at all? The sound.
Also in the air somewhat as well. But no,
speakers or
the voice is
something.
not fucked up.
Gotcha.
Your first mission is to decide where on the island you will land. You see the screen start to like glitch a little bit
screen?
and like
Cool.
the
We
shape.
can't pick where we're landing.
Exactly.
Ah,
Correct.
love it.
That is exactly it.
Roll
you
a
start to
die!
see the edges of the map
Mm.
that you no longer can decide where you will land.
oh shit, I think we screwed the pooch here.
Would
You
it really
see
have
kind
mattered
of-
so much?
I mean,
mean-
it's random. It's gonna be random. That's fine.
Yeah, bucket.
Unless we're
plus.
supposed to verbally enter, then we could guess. We could be like shore or cliffside or
Zone
Can we
4.
start? Is the wheel unlocked now?
Do you try the wheel?
Yep.
It's locked, and it starts to give a little give. It does start actually that you are able to maneuver it. The two boats that were on either side of you that you could kind of see kind of moving a little bit closer since you're all approaching the same destination, you see them kind of shoot off kind of at faster speed towards the island at different times. You see one kind of go off and start to zoom towards the island. You see another start to go off and kind of veer off towards the side. You start to notice as well there are other boats approaching this island.
Can I
as
see
you
the
get
colors
closer.
of people on the boats?
They're all you can see red and orange.
Colors.
Well, at least is the island tropical? Is it green? Does it have greenery in it?
I know.
It starts to approach, and one of the
At
first
least
things
we've got some camouflage.
I
Fuck
know.
those guys in orange.
one of the first things that you notice is that it's a somewhat small island, and there is like a peak at the very center. There appears to be
We've
some
played this
sort of
game too.
small.
Oh my god.
Well,
Damn it!
We gotta get to the top.
A small. There is a small like mountain that is in the center of the island. It is quite lush at the bottom, and actually up the sides of the mountain. You do see sorts of lush kind of greenery. As you kind of approach, you also notice that there is a beach side in the front as well.
Pointed because we're basically going to land wherever our boat's pointed unless we can figure out how to steer it.
Currently, you are pointed towards the beach. Kent's character, Blake Cassidy, yes, the wheel does have give. You're able to steer it.
is that where the other ones are going?
One is headed straight towards the beach. The other one veers off. The orange is headed towards the beach, and the red veers off towards the side. Away. You see two other boats off in the distance, also headed that way, but you cannot see their colors from where you are.
Headed the way of the boat that veered off.
No, headed towards, I'm sorry, the island still, towards the beach.
Yeah, they're trying different
We
things.
probably don't want to land on the beach with all them other folks.
I don't know. We could find like
Yeah.
a cove or something.
Let's. I'm gonna try to steer the boat away from the beach
Just,
where
just
the
picking a side, yeah.
landed.
Hmm.
So like, if the one team landed at the beach and the other one veered off to the left, we're gonna go to the right.
Okay, let me
I'm gonna
tell
steer to the
you
right.
some other things that you see as you get kind of closer. As you get kind of closer, as I mentioned, you see the mountainside, you see the kind of lush forest that's kind of behind the beach side. They have veered off towards the left. In that direction, there is almost like a, I don't know if jetty is the right word. There's like a landform, almost like a peninsula that sticks out, and there's a lighthouse with a blinking light. That's kind of the direction that the red headed towards.
On the lobster.
To the left, there it almost like rises a little bit, but then you can see almost like docks on that side. So you're heading towards the right, kind of away from that opposite team.
Yep.
Okay. Some of the other boats kind of cross in front of you as you're kind of heading towards the right, somewhat diagonally towards the edge of the island. Are you heading towards the right corner to kind of land on the corner, or are you going to try and go around the island almost?
I want to steer the boat if like another boat is going to somewhere, I'm not going there.
Hmm.
If it looks like someone's kind of following us,
You notice that you start to head that kind of that direction, and you're like, okay, maybe there. Then you see kind of another boat cross in front of you, right,
Yep.
and head that way. And you're like, all right, I'll keep going. Two things that you notice. One is that most of the boats, unlike you, seem to have a straight sort of trajectory. They are kind of going around, but then they kind of shoot straight towards the island. The
Yep.
other thing is that there are like, you start to see like 10, 12 boats heading towards this island.
There's a lot of boats.
There are a lot
Yeah.
of people. If they're the same number as your team, there are a lot of people heading to this island.
I'm
Do you
wondering,
kind of-
like, by even like going around it, we can see how big the island is too. Get an idea how the circumference too.
Are you continuing to avoid people? Then kind of finding a spot that's kind of
to the best that I
isolated?
can.
What if we just start ramming boats?
Yeah, they never get to the island. We don't have to fight them. Just like we kill them out here.
We just
don't have
come
to
out
kill
of the
them
game. We're
on
like,
the
phase
island.
1 is
Ah!
gathering resources and doing challenges. Phase 2 is the battle royale. And we're
And
like,
we're just like,
we come out of the gate all gas.
yeah.
That is an
Our
excellent
resources
idea.
are you.
Blake Cassidy, is that something you would like to try?
No.
Okay. The other third thing that you notice is all of these boats are moving much faster than yours.
Yep.
We beat the shit out of our boats.
This is okay, guys.
as
We're
you start-
underdogs. We're going to get more followers this way.
As you start to kind of go around, you see first kind of rounding the corner, you see kind of these docks that are actually not really well taken care of. They look very old and almost like overgrown and broken down, but they lead up to this it almost looks like an abandoned factory like city. Very just like steel walls, like steel roofs, things like that you see off in the distance.
That will have supplies.
As you kind of, there are other boats headed there, unfortunately. As you kind of continue on, you notice that the island starts to be like a cliff face, right? It starts to rise, and there's like a cliff now that drops into the water. And as you're continuing to go around, you see like a large waterfall that kind of empties out into the ocean.
I know this from video games. There's always something behind it.
There's something behind the waterfall.
No idea what you were talking about. Who does that?
There.
Who
You
does
there, fella. I think we head over there, fella.
You have cleared kind of most of the boats thus far. You can continue on, or if you would like to head to the waterfall, you may.
Does it look like there's a path up the cliff anywhere that you could do without like climbing?
You would have to climb. They are somewhat sharpish cliffs. You would have
I
to.
say check out the waterfall. There's always something behind it.
It's
You are
falling
at-
straight into the water, so you're gonna have to swim if you want to do that.
Yeah.
It is your call, Blake Cassidy. You are at the wheel.
The does the waterfall like section like is it like a cove-ish? Is it like
Not much, really. It's almost like kind of very.
Straight
It does
cliff.
go a little bit inlet, but it is mostly straight off the edge of the
That's
cliff.
not
Yeah.
what I thought.
yeah. Let's
We should land at the nearest place that we can to the waterfall that looks traversable, because at least we'll be close to fresh water.
yeah. Since a lot of boats have already landed, I think a little bit after that would be
It is cliffside for quite some time, and you start to get a little bit nervous that you're gonna maybe loop around back, or
I mean, if we loop
you might
around
have
back,
to-
then at least we circled the whole island. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or you might
Yeah,
have
about
to
to
like.
say we kind of get an idea how big this place is.
Yeah, if
Because
that's
That's
more information.
if that's the case, then like we also have bought ourselves some time we could land at a place that already has a boat, and hopefully people have
Mhm.
already
That's the
ventured
boat,
further.
and then we can
in.
strip their boat down too. We can strip two boats down of stuff.
I know.
We're just pirates. We stay on the sea looting others on the
Yeah,
shore.
I
It's just like,
know.
oh, you thought you
They
were
can
getting
never
to the
find
second
us
island?
because we're
No,
always-
you're not. Yar, arr.
We played this game too.
God damn it. As you guys start to get a little bit nervous thinking about if you're gonna like loop all the way around or if you're gonna have to climb this cliffside, it does start to like decline a little bit and recede, and then you start to notice there is an inlet somehow of it kind of inlets. There's like a little island, and then it looks like a river or like an opening that kind of goes further in.
Like a bay or something.
You're not sure from where you are. You can tell it goes open. It goes in. I can send you my poorly drawn picture.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea what you're trying to describe right now.
You can share.
You're like, it's an inlet, but it's not a bay, but it's just an opening. I'm like, well, does it have sheer walls? Does it
Do
not
not-
There's a
have sheer
hole
walls?
in the
Does
island.
It...
Do
Yes.
not
Yeah, like
make
what
fun
is
of
this?
my poorly drawn picture. You
I'm-
can't see many of these things right now, but
I'm guessing it's some sort of like I don't know if like some sort of like dry riverbed that was like higher up.
you guys, there's something that looks like an egg, right? You guys are currently to the right of the egg is what I am talking about. It kind of opens up, and there is water that you could possibly go up. But you're not sure how far it narrows, or you're not
So
sure
we're
how far
by
up
the
it
thing where
goes.
the island is at the middle of the. Is that what you're saying?
At the top, right? The top
Yep.
Yeah.
left.
That kind of
Yeah.
looks like a tooth.
If we
Yeah,
go like
this is
right under
tooth.
the B, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that
Okay.
is
The
around where you
tooth looks
guys
like a
are.
good place to hang out too.
Yeah. We should build our base on the tooth because they have water around us. They'd have to cross water to get us.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
enemies
the-
can't swim or jump.
Yes. Exactly. We're
The,
gonna we'll build
Does
a
the
base
works
tooth
well
with
have
against
just one.
vegetation on it, or is it like a rock, or is it like how big is
Interesting
it?
that you say that. It's fairly large. It's almost like a small island. It's not. It has vegetation on it. It has trees, but it's not a lot. It's a very small island, so there's maybe like 10 trees, like 10 to 15.
We're not
It
going
can
to
give
have
you a
this.
small covering, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's still also fairly open.
We're not going to
What
keep
what
this boat too. That's the thing. So it's not like
what
we're going to
are
be
the
able to get
trees?
back and forth.
Yeah, how much water do you have to swim across to get to the main island from the tooth?
Oh, it's actually fairly far.
Few hundred feet.
No. Yeah, maybe like 100, maybe like 100, 200.
I mean, that's not terrible, but it is carrying
That's not
stuff.
terrible in calm water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And there's
it
going to
is,
be tides going in and out because
Yeah.
it's an island. So yeah.
You notice also on that kind of where I've tried to draw on trees on like the left side, unlike the rest of this island that from the trees that you've seen, this almost looks jungly. There are palm trees and like denser forest, but
Being
it's
in the
not
trees
like
will be
temperate
better.
Oh, as
or the
opposed to the rest of the
opposite.
trees are temperate. They're like deciduous and pines and
Yes,
mist.
exactly.
Okay.
Or at least the ones that you saw from the beach
That's
side.
weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird. Okay. I mean,
Different types.
I feel like being in the thick of swamps area would be better. More like home for me.
The egg where there's like a line coming out, that is the waterfall, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay.
I think we should try to keep our feet and clothes dry.
Well, I was saying we'll have more cover in the forest than we would
But
out in the open.
you didn't say forest. You said swamp.
Well, I mean, did I say swamp? I don't know. I can't remember where I'm
You
from.
said swamp.
Oh, well, I mean forest. Forest. I feel like I had an ancestor named Forest. maybe.
Let's go into the
Girls, we gotta
inlet.
figure
I
out
think we should go
something
into the
soon.
inlet. It'll be sheltered from wind and elements, probably. At
Yeah.
least. So let's do that.
So
I feel
And
we ain't
look for
gonna
a
keep
place
this
to
boat
land
once this
along
is
the
all
inlet.
over. So when we land, we better land exactly where we want because I feel this boat ain't going to be with us afterwards.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look at my
let's-
note again and start looking at the icebreaker questions. Do I know my answers to any of these?
Give me a question that you are looking at.
I am looking at. Let me see.
M&Ms or Skittles.
What is my favorite sandwich and why?
Which,
Do I have an
do-
answer for that?
you do know your favorite sandwich, but you don't know why.
What is my favorite sandwich? Do
You
I
tell
get to
me.
make it up or
Yeah,
okay?
you tell me. You don't
Turkey
have
club.
to tell me, but like
It's
you
a
know.
turkey club, man.
Yeah.
It's a turkey club.
Maybe after we land.
Can I see your notes?
But what now?
Your notes. Can I take a look at them?
Well, sure.
I'm gonna look at his. There's so there are some things at the top here. I see a half circle with 27 degrees C, 0623. Is that the same on all of the papers?
That is the same on all of the papers.
Hmm.
Blake Cassidy, where are you steering the ship?
I am going down the inlet.
Down the inlet. Okay, so you're trying to go in further as far up as you can, right?
Yeah.
I'll just point out those little things there and the two black bars and stuff.
As you kind of steer that way, you can tell that the river is flowing kind of outward into the ocean, right? So you start to hit a little bit of resistance that the boat starts to kind of like go a little bit slower. It is a little bit rockier, so you're kind of bumping along. As you guys get here, your watch starts to beep. And do you notice, like, on your watch, there is a little map, and there is a blinking square. God damn it, I should have put this
Is the
in
watch on with a buckle? Can I take it off?
the opposite direction. The watch is on and it is not with a buckle. You cannot take it off.
It's like zip tied.
Or like
Does it have enough slack that I can see the
Manacle.
underside of it if I lift it really hard at all?
Say that again.
Does it have enough slack? Can I lift it enough to see the underside of the main part of the watch at all?
It is really tough. It does lift a little bit,
Or like
but
pull
probably,
it, like when you pull
but
it up a little bit
probably,
to try.
honestly, not more than like your finger thickness.
Mhm.
Like it's very little. You could like angle it a little bit to see a little bit of the bottom, but you couldn't see the whole base of the bottom.
Can someone else look under a watch? Like, could I look under Reagan's to see if there's any like markings or anything underneath it?
I mean, I can lift
No,
I
it
can
would be-
change the
yeah.
angle of my wrist.
Very
Yeah.
similar angle.
Does it have screws on the back panel?
It does not.
That means it's a lift.
Oh God.
Wait, does it have the little indentation? So I did watch repair and batteries for a long time.
Well, I did not, but continue with your questioning.
The next one, so it doesn't have screws. Does it have little indentations around the underside that would be for like one of the clampy tools that unscrews the back?
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
Does it have little indentations around the underside that would be for clamping to like unscrew it?
For like I see what you're
There's
saying.
like a tool that clamps
Yeah,
on to the
yep,
indentations to unscrew if it's a screw on. If it's not that, then there's usually a tiny little tab and you use that to lever it up and it's a pop off.
No, it probably. You know what? From what you can tell, it is fully sealed.
Okay.
There are 3 boxes that are 3 like almost like little blinking spots that you kind of as you go to the inlet. There's one on the island, there's one in the center of the jungle, and there's one kind of almost on the main land form that you can see.
Boxes? Like U-Haul
They're almost like
boxes?
little
Like a
they're almost
grid
like
system.
they're a little indicator on your map.
The
on your
places
watch.
they want us to go.
Oh, on the watch. I thought you meant we
Yeah.
see boxes on the island.
Nope,
Yeah, no.
nope, on the watch.
No, they want us to go there.
The boat kind of moves forward, but it starts to take over for you, right? You
Mhm.
start to kind of like steer it and it starts to lock into place and it is taking over for you. And it kind of pulls off to like midway up that main river as much as it's drawn so far and pulls off to the side, to the right side of it.
I'll
And it pulls up against the shore.
looks like this is as far as we're taking the boat. Kind of brought
Thank
us
God.
brought us the rest of the way.
I remember being on boats, but not out at sea.
Let's see if we can drag it ashore. Get it out of the water.
Yep. How big is this boat? Like, is it speedboat? Is it?
It's like a speedboat size, so it's probably like
Like a
24 foot?
20-footer?
15 4-footer. No, it is
24.
not 4-footer.
24.
4-footer. We're in little inflatable
Little
dinghy.
dinghy.
We're in floaties speeding toward the
24.
island.
Is there a smaller than that Christian type of boat?
So a boat. So I'm just going to say that a boat that you want to be able to get like across the open ocean, the way this is going, it
Yeah.
sounds like a center console, and they're usually like 18 to 24 feet long.
That's a big boat.
Yeah, it's like 20. It's like a
Somewhere
20-foot
in there.
boat.
Yeah. I mean, it's big. That's a boat that's big enough to survive waves and shit. Like if you
Yeah.
start getting into trouble. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. It's like it's like a 20-foot boat.
We're not going to be able to drag that ashore.
You guys kind of
No.
all climb out and start to pull on the boat.
if there's
Like
a
Cassidy, your watch goes off and a print starts to come out. You have 10,000 followers. And if anyone in chat or in our Discord would like to send love to our characters, I will take that into consideration as well. Mostly in Discord because I'm not looking at chat.
just gave me $1 million. It's so weird.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like everybody loves him. It's just crazy.
All right,
Everybody
let's get
loves
out.
Huck
Like, so
Delacroix.
where are we landed? Like, where is it? Like the jungle swamp kind of thing?
Nope, the opposite side.
So it is pretty much like a forest.
Yes. It is kind of a forest where you are. Yep.
I look for sticks
well
to
can-
pick up.
Yep, I look for a big rock.
Yeah, rock.
You
Nice
can-
fist-sized rock.
You're by the river, so you can easily find rocks, like big rocks. There is kind of a dense opposite to the jungle. It's like a regular deciduous, like temperate forest. So
How
there
far can
are
we
plenty
see
of
through it?
sticks and things. Not very far. It is fairly dense from where you are. The boat starts to reverse back out.
Yep, I knew it was gonna fucking do that.
Mm-hmm.
Turns around and starts to head down the river.
We can't. I mean, it's 20 feet, so there's no way we can stop it.
Yep.
Damn it! I wanted that gas so bad. I was gonna turn around and just start smashing that gas compartment. It's like it knew. I throw a rock at the boat as it leaves.
All right, we gotta get to someplace high.
I mean,
that
you
we can see
easily
what's
you
going
throw
on.
the rock, you chuck at it, it dings across the end and drops into the water. But it does scratch the boat.
Yeah.
For some
That's
longer
right.
sticks. Like walking
Just
stick
getting
size
sticks and
sticks.
rocks, guys.
Get rocks. We start going around.
I
Get
built.
rocks,
I
sticks
built
and
the
rocks,
early
and sticks
game.
and rocks.
I built the early game crude hatchet.
Yes.
You
Crude
start
hatchet.
grabbing sticks.
I want enough sticks for all of us. I want to get 4 good size
Four
sticks.
good
Like
sticks.
4 good sticks. Like when I mean sticks, I mean like walking stick length.
You don't need to tell me what your previous occupation is, but like, how good are you at finding like decent sticks?
Because like I was a golden retriever in my
no.
former occupation, so excellent.
Well, I will say my previous occupation, because it's hysterical. Huck Delacroix is a chicken farmer. Which apparently makes you a beast at
Cajun chicken.
deathmatch. So I'm going to be killing people left and right because of my chicken farming days. I'm just gonna be like snap a neck, snap a neck, snap a neck. But so I feel that my farming days would make me good at finding sticks.
He
Farmers-
built
I was gonna
chicken
say,
runs
farmers
with
have
How to
wood
to-
build
sticks.
chicken coops,
Farmers
right?
have to
Yeah.
self-repair a lot and like build their
Yes.
sheds.
And as John Malcolm says in chat, any human male can recognize a fine stick.
A good stick. It's
A
true.
good
That
stick.
is it.
It is embedded in our DNA. We love our sticks.
I found plenty of good steak.
That's it. It's also how we get our bitches. Bitches
I was
love
gonna say,
sticks.
bring them to me, bitches love sticks.
Bitches love sticks. All right, you find 4 decent, like strong sticks. Okay, easy enough. You
I
find
will
rocks.
distribute the sticks amongst all of us.
Okay.
We have
This
to
is
go
a good
someplace-
stick.
We all have sticks.
We have to get something high. So like where we are, like to go towards the
The river continues on, by the way, farther than I.
What is the nearest box?
There is one kind of closer to the cliffside, from what you can tell, and there's also the island that you guys were talking about of equal distance.
I'm gonna gather some rocks that are good, like easily palmable, good for like throwing.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you putting those?
Put 4 or 5 of them in my pant like pocket.
4 or 5, like this.
No, not like
size?
this size, like palm. I mean, like good for like throwing.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I was like,
Yeah,
you
a rock
walk
that
around for,
has
like,
enough weight that it'll hurt, but you can like really fucking
weight like
hum it.
this,
You know?
yeah.
I'm also going to look for I am going to look for a palm-sized rock, like a nice round palm-sized rock.
You're by the riverbed. There are plenty of rocks of various
I'm going to look
sizes.
for a
There are
couple of
huge
them,
ones,
and I'm
there
going
are
to
small
smack them
ones.
together so I can see if I
Easter
can find
egg-sized
one.
rock.
Yeah, I'm going to look for one. I'm trying to find like a good granite sort of one that's a good smasher, and then I would like to see if they have any shale around.
I was just gonna say shale would be nice for points. Yeah,
Yeah.
What is shale?
it's a flaky rock. You like smash
So
it.
I'm going to
It
use
flakes
the
into
hard
points.
round rock that I have. I'm going to beat against other rocks to see if any of them start chipping.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it
I see what you're saying.
makes a good cutting tool.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Mhm.
You start collecting rocks and hitting them together. I will get back to you as you're doing that.
So with
We
getting
just
these-
immediately
Yep.
start pillaging rocks and sticks. I love it. We're
So
gonna win,
sticks.
guys.
Baltic steel.
Yeah.
You're kind of taking a survey of the land, and you're like, we need to get like inland and up ground and stuff like that.
yeah,
Blake
because even though
has-
like if that's
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
yeah, but to
Go ahead,
say
Cole.
we need to get towards the waterfall, so we'll have fresh water. Will it be
How
elevated?
strong is the current here in this river?
You know, it's pretty strong from what you can see. It's not like rapids where you are, especially since it's got kind of closer to the ocean. It does level out a little bit, but it's got movement to it.
I'm gonna taste it, just like touching my finger to it and touching out my tongue. Is it salt or fresh?
Let me see, how far up did you guys go? It is fresh.
All right, fresh water, cool.
Blake Cassidy, what are you doing? Our underdog, 007.
Um,
Or what was it? Unassuming? Not unassuming. Understated. Or understated.
understated.
You're looking around at your companions. One is like, ha, surveying the land.
Yeah.
One is like putting rocks in their pockets. Another one is just like,
Immediately.
Already gonna build
We've all
this
got a
gigantic-
stick.
We're gonna
And
build
has
this
given
house
you a
right here
stick.
too.
Yep. We immediately start laying a foundation down.
Sorry, I also forgot to mention this. I did give each of my players a secret motivation beginning of stream.
Do
I
we
did
know
not-
that right now, or does that come to us later?
It is in you right now.
So one thing I was doing right now is I printed the 7-page thing
Mhm.
that was in
the competitor's kit.
Yep. And
Yep.
I was reading the advice page that's on here. And I was just going through and just like, well, one of the sections on here is how much does my character know?
Ooh, perfect. Hit me.
So I'm like gonna read the whole little blurb right here because it helped. Your character wakes up in a scary, unprecedented situation. How much do they know about the game as we begin? How should they react? We open with a team reading their welcome letters and engaging in icebreakers, which
Or
we
not.
didn't do. To some extent, you can
mysteries.
assume that they have processed their initial feelings of shock, surprise, disbelief, and confusion off screen before the game begins. And it can be tedious to play all this out at the table. Assume your characters know this is a deathmatch competition, kill or be killed. They know it is real and terrifying and that they have to make no choice but to partake. They know that they have a follower count and gain followers by overcoming obstacles, making friends, eliminating enemies, and gaining followers that will help them win the game. They know that winning the game brings a huge, life-changing cash prize and freedom. And then there's actually a little table for your character's initial reaction to waking up on the boat. It's a
There's a
D6 table. I like tables. I rolled a 1. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing, but I'm excited to find out.
Oh, you're
Ken, I'm going to
excited
roll
for
too.
this
Just send me
game.
what I do. I rolled a 5.
I know exactly what we're doing here, and I happen to be completely wrong.
In parentheses, it goes, I know exactly what we're doing here, in parentheses, and I happen to be completely wrong.
I rolled that. This is a liberal conspiracy.
Oh,
Fucking liberals.
Delacroix? Is
Yes.
that your name? Yeah.
Delacroix. Fuck Delacroix.
All right, boys, ready to start making our way up? We gotta go 3 clicks up that way.
Do I find any flint before we go?
Oh,
Am
yes.
I able to clip off any shell?
Sorry,
Yeah.
actually, hold
pieces.
on. Briefly,
Yeah.
Blake Cassidy, you are excited to be here, but what is it that you are doing? Are you just kind of like enjoying the moment?
I'm kind of looking around, just surveying the environment. And I just know that I'm completely out of my element over here.
Aw. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, going back to you, Huck Delacroix. Yes, you
Yeah.
are smashing rocks together. It takes some time, but you do find one that does break when you smash it with the harder rock. Yes.
Excellent. I will take it. How big is that rock that breaks apart when I hit it?
It's probably like cantaloupe sized.
Cool. I will take that with me along with the smashy rock.
Oh, you're gonna take the cantaloupe sized rock
Mhm.
and then the smashy rock? Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I will
You're just gonna carry both of them?
I will put the palm size one in my pocket, and then the cantaloupe size one. I'm gonna open my thing a little bit and kind of tuck it in if I can, like
Okay.
kind of like tuck it in my shirt if I can. If that
Yep.
works. If not, I'll just carry it.
You're talking about the small one or the cantaloupe one?
It's the
Because
cantaloupe one.
The cantaloupe one is your baby now. Tuck your shirt into
I
your
was
pants
like,
and
you
then
can
put it in
you
like
can
your
tuck
baby.
it under your
Yeah,
shirt. You're
that's
free
what I
to
was
do
thinking.
whatever
I'm
you'd
gonna like
like.
tuck
Yeah.
it. I'm
It's
gonna
just
make the little pocket and like tuck
It's
it
your
in there.
baby.
Yeah, it's like a bebe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like a
Okay.
bibbit.
It's heavy. It is a little bit cumbersome to walk with, but you've got it.
Understandable.
You're holding
Yep.
onto it. I gotcha.
You know what? I take it back. I'm just gonna carry it because that way, if we get into any sort of shit, I can just drop it if I have to. That's what I want to do. I'll just carry it like a bebe.
Okay.
I really need to cut the sleeves off, so I achieve my final form with the mullet and like sleeveless. Then I can just make a thing to hold it like a little papoose.
The glorious
Oh
mullet.
my goodness.
Glorious mullet, sleeveless jumpsuit.
Okay. Where are you guys headed? What is it that you would like to do next? What do you guys
I'm going to follow this fella. Says we need to get inland because he seems to know what he's doing.
All right. It sounds
Yeah,
like
I mean, we should definitely stick together for now.
it sounds
Well,
like
I think we got to stick together the whole way, don't we?
Sounds like
It's like
we're on
we're-
a team.
I think that's optimistic.
Listen, I'm just saying, I feel like we got a better chance of getting through this if we all work together.
If I understood you correctly, Colt McSteel, you want to kind of follow the water line up the cliff towards the waterfall?
Well, that's where the
Just imagine that the proprietors
square
won't
was.
pay 4 people when they can pay
It's
1.
a little bit more inland. So if you follow the coastline, you'll miss it, but you'd have to walk through the forest to get to the blinking
So
line.
what have we like? What are the blocks themselves? The squares.
Those are like indicators on your map.
You know, Miss Reagan, I just
don't
say
know?
that back where I come from, although I don't remember where I come from, I do remember a saying we have that says that, people on the bayou are happy to give. I just think we should
I don't think our
live
proprietors are
by
from the
that.
bayou.
Don't mean we have to listen to them. Probably a bunch of northern liberals anyway.
What's a liberal?
I don't know, but I don't like them.
Don't rightly know.
All right, we either go to one of these squares,
I say we'll go to a
Or-
square.
or afterward we go to find ourselves a base near the cliff's edge.
Probably going with things we can use at the squares. Quicker we get there, quicker we beat anybody else might take it from us.
That's
Off a
fair.
bag of
What's the
northern-
closest one to where we're
northern
headed?
liberals
There-
trying to
we're-
steal our things.
We're between one. Like there's the island that we passed by, and then there's one more inland, right?
Yes, correct. The island you passed by and one more inland. Yes.
And with the island, how is it to swim?
The water is moving. It's a hard swim, I would say.
Not
It's
worth
doable, but you won't
Nope.
get like it's not like it's doable. It's just tiring. Like you have to be in somewhat
Nope.
good shape, and
Not
you
worth
will
it.
be
Let's go inland.
exhausted
It's not
going to
worth.
the
I
other
agree. It's
side.
not
Yep.
worth it.
All right.
Let's go.
Inland is hiking with our sticks and our rocks. Da, da, da. I gather fiber on the way.
Yes, we're gonna
And
gather
also, we
fiber
are
to
gathering
begin
a shit
the
ton of
next level of
fiber.
crafting.
Making ropes with the fibers as
bandages,
we're going.
bandages, fiber, bandages.
Fibers and bandages. By
Okay.
picking up some
I'm
bugs on
gonna
the
pay
way
attention to
eat.
the flora and fauna. So you said it's mixed deciduous and coniferous. Are there pine cones on the ground?
There aren't a lot, but there are some pine cone trees. Yes.
Are they closed cones or are they open?
They are more closed. I guess I don't know the difference. It's not like
Closed cones still have their seeds in them.
yeah, it's not like it's closer to like fall or winter and they're like no. I don't know if there's a time frame for when that happens, but they are
They
more
do.
closed.
They open as the resin in them wears down.
They are more closed, as far as you can see.
Oh, that means there might be seeds in them. I'll pick up one of them and I'll start picking it apart.
You pick it apart, there are still seeds in them, yes. You get that familiar pine cone smell. I don't know if I've never opened a pine cone before. I don't know if they're like stickiness inside or anything like that. But
They're sticky.
yeah, that does indeed happen.
Resin.
I'm just pretty much just watching an eye on as we're walking if there's any predators in the area too as well, along with other contestants.
Intestines? Oh,
Contestants.
Contestants.
Intestines. There's entrails just loose about.
Everywhere.
Just dead.
You're kind of you're walking through the woods. It's dense trees. It starts to kind of unnerve you a little bit, like as you're leaving the riverside. You could hear like the water rushing in the back, but as the trees start to close in, you start to lose sight of it, and it's a little bit unnerving that like there's less open space here, right? It's dense forest. There could be things hiding. There are still animals here, right? You see birds kind of flying. You like hear a noise off to the side, and you see that there is like a squirrel, right? That goes kind of running by. There is still life here. You're looking around.
Do I recognize any of the birds?
Alert.
Gonna have to make some snares.
What was your well, you don't need to tell me what your previous life was, but what do you think? Do you recognize any of the birds?
If it's mixed pine and deciduous forest, probably.
Yeah. We'll say
Something like a robin or something, like a common bird. Like that is a robin. Like I know what this bird is.
Yep. And it takes you a minute. You look at it and you're like, I know this bird. I do. And it takes some effort for it to kind of come to mind, but you do get there. It starts to be really quiet though, outside of like animal life, and so that starts to be a little bit nerve-wracking, right? It grows quiet as you're moving through the woods. Colt McSteel, you're kind of looking around carefully. You do notice a fairly large track print. You notice two things. One, you notice that there are tracks for a fairly large creature. It almost looks like a cat paw print, but it is much larger, almost bear-sized in its paw print that kind of tracks off.
How fresh?
Is that something that you would know? Is kind of how fresh? Is that a skill set you would have?
I feel like I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like if he doesn't, I feel like Huck would, but I think both our characters would, based upon what I know about his background.
Hours. It's pretty fresh. It's a couple hours time.
Damn.
I tell people about this print. Just a heads up.
You said it's a cat, but bear-sized? Cat print?
Yep. You also notice, you notice two boats. You hear them kind of, you're not too far off on the cliffside, but you hear two boats kind of moving away out through the ocean.
Oh, there's a lot of people around here. We better be careful.
I just headed off. We gotta hurry. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta get to that box. Hustle.
The box?
Is that where we're heading, right?
That's where you're heading, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we're looking for that as supplies.
All right.
To be there.
Does anybody else have an accent? He's getting an accent.
Everyone has an accent.
Yeah, I know, like different accents. So anybody have a similar accent in this group?
I feel like mine's a little southern, but it's not.
Reagan has like an Appalachian accent.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. We all just hate liberals.
Liberals and northerners. The war of northern aggression will not stand unanswered.
Cassidy's like, I'm from New York City.
I'm from New York City.
Boston accent. Represent Boston.
Oh God, we should. If I would have rolled like a financial analyst or something, I would have been a Southie. That would have been awesome. Just be like, oh, this freaking guy.
Hey, how about
look at this guy. Yeah. Look at that. We're just gonna win this, just like Tom. Terrific.
Fucking Tom. We're like
Fourth
the bats.
quarter.
Oh, fucking A.
Okay.
Fourth quarter, down by 17.
You're moving kind of quickly. You're heading towards this kind of square. You notice the tree line kind of breaks, and you see, curiously, a suburban 2-story house in the middle of this forest. It's unkept. There are vines and kind of ferns, thick growth kind of growing up the sides. The grass, however, that is around it is mowed.
Well, that's
Crouch
fucking
down
weird
in
as
the
shit.
nearby bushes and stuff and observe it for a few
Yep.
minutes. We'll be like, quiet, listen, and we'll see if we hear anybody moving around it.
It's older. The paint is somewhat started fading and like peeling off the sides. You notice that there are windows, and you can't actually see through the windows. You can tell that they're thick, heavy, almost like curtains,
Yeah,
kind of
I
blocking
try
the
to
way.
go like a perimeter around it to see around the entire area, see whether there's any movement inside.
You don't notice any movement. You don't hear anything kind of around.
Look at my watch. Is this the box basically that
This is the box, yes.
we go in? Maybe a couple of us
I feel
go
like
in. The
yeah.
other two cover us.
We should leave somebody to watch the outside at least.
Not alone though. That print.
2 in, 2
So
out.
2 and 2.
I'm good for either.
I'm going in.
I'll go with you.
I'll watch the perimeter.
So many things, and I didn't grab my own dice.
Got
Hold on
my stick
1
ready.
second.
I know. I got my plexiglass.
I'm sorry. Who's staying out to watch, and who
No, you have a
is
stick.
going
We all have
inside?
sticks.
Blake and
Oh,
I
yeah,
are
we
going
all
to
got
stay out to
sticks.
watch. We should watch from the tree
But
line.
this
building,
knife, like I could
spaced
just,
out a
like,
bit.
slight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. You got the shank. You have a shank too. Yeah.
A shank.
You know, there needs to be a prison role playing game. Now that I think of it, there is not.
All right. You guys go inside. It is what? It is, I believe, Colt McSteele and Huck Delacroix
Delacroix. We're going
are
in.
going inside. You open the front door. There is a front door and there is a back door.
I feel like we need to do this strategically, Mr. Colt.
Fine.
We want to each go in a door, or we just want to stack up and do one.
No, we don't go in one at a time's bad. But we do try to see if we can find one entrance to go in, and then just stack up.
All right.
Front
So,
door or back door?
go through the back door first. Are there any
Is a
like
window
as
an
we're
option?
going there? Yes. Like, is
There
there a window?
are-
Because like we're also checking the windows too as well.
You check the windows. There are there are 4 windows in the front, and there are 4 windows in the front and 2 windows in the back. You check all of the windows, and you know what? All of the windows open.
Can
The
we see
first one you
inside?
check, you kind of pull the curtain back. It is definitely
Do so with our stick.
You do so
Yeah.
with your stick.
Yeah, one of
It
our
is-
sticks.
It is coated heavy with dust. It is coated heavy with dust. It almost kind of like, as you move it, like floats and flicks into the air. It is thick. You can tell on the inside that it is abandoned. It is kind of old, and here some mold has got into it. There's like a damp smell. It's musty. Yes. It is musky.
Any signs of a booby traps?
Not as far as you can see. There's furniture in here. It is covered with like sheets. And yeah,
How easy to get in?
looks pretty
How big are
still.
the windows?
Like, your standard size window. You could probably, unless you're like a big person, which I think actually both of you kind of are. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze for like broad-shouldered people, but you could definitely get in.
Huck is a beefy boy.
Maneuver yourself, but like you could climb in. Do you climb in? Colt McSteele?
Check the back door first.
Door's unlocked.
Use the stick. Pop it open.
You swing it It's old. It creaks that, familiar creaks, or maybe still familiar to you actually, creaking sound. The back is actually to a kitchen. It's all overworn and things like that. You can tell that there are cobwebs all around the room. A bug almost kind of flies out at you, surprises you. It's a fairly large bug too, probably like,
Fuck.
yeah, dragonfly about this size.
What the
Weird,
fuck?
weird
Yeah,
looking. Flies right at you in surprise. The weird thing is, it opens into the kitchen. It is very damp as well, overgrown. The refrigerator is absolutely pristine. It's like a new stainless steel refrigerator, humming. You can tell it's on.
I'm going to cautious. So when he pushes the door open, once we kind of get our bearings, I'll go in, I'll just kind of nod to him and go in. So we'll do like the piggyback thing, like I go to a certain direction and cover you as you move forward. You know what I'm saying, Chris?
Yep.
So I'll move in a little bit and kind
Like
of
a
like,
special ops chicken farmer.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, listen.
I'm telling
I'll
him as
train in
he
my
does this
militia
because I'm
all the
actually
weekend.
special forces.
Okay. Plus,
I'm
I have
actually an
watched
Army
many
Ranger.
videos online, and I have played Call
by
of
the
Duty.
way,
You're like,
you
I
see,
play
he
Call of
has
Duty.
watched way too many like YouTube videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I play airsoft, okay? So he goes in and he's just like, kind of like, I'll go in with my stick at the ready and I will like look to see if there are other rooms like around just to see if there's anything like, past the kitchen that we can see.
Yeah, there are like doorways. There aren't closed doors. There are doorways that kind of lead further on into the living room where you can see the front door. There are doorways into like almost like it's like an empty room, but presumably people could have used that for dining or anything like that. But it is mostly empty, and
So the kitchen,
any furniture.
the refrigerator is running and pristine. Are
Yep,
there any
everything
other
else is.
things in this kitchen like knives or
Do you open the
things?
doors, like the drawers and things like
Yeah,
that?
I'll take a cabinet and I'll just kind of like open it with my stick.
All empty.
Damn.
Hmm.
I'll see
There
what
is also a staircase that leads upstairs.
McSteel does about the refrigerator because I kind of want to look at it. But
So once we kind of know that there's no booby traps or anything like that,
Chris,
same thing
I'm
kind
sorry. You walk inside here. There is one thing in here catches your eye. It's an ordinary object, and it feels very familiar to you. It triggers you. Pause for a second, and it's almost like there's something at the tip of your memory that this thing is kind of, you've seen it before in your past life. What is it? And
me.
yeah. And what does it remind you of from your past life?
Like, does it have to be a tool or something like that, or does it have to be?
It could be a can of beans. It could be a poster. It could be a cup. It could be a logo. It could be a pencil. It could be anything. Could be a tool. Could be whatever you'd like. You also don't need to come up with this right now if you don't have anything, but something catches your eye.
I feel like it's like a folded flag.
A folded flag.
wow, nice, Chris.
Okay.
In like the frame, like one of those folded
Yeah,
flags.
Like that sort of folded flag. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It makes you take pause. You look at it. It's just in the tip of your memory. And you're staring at it for a little bit. Do you want to share with us what it reminds you of? Or is it not quite there yet?
He just remembers like flashes of funerals and that flag being given to grieving families. But it's not like one particular like funeral, it's like multiple ones.
Oh, you were in the honor guard. Oof, that's a rough job.
Okay. But you do kind of continue on and look around. Sorry, were you guys talking to each other? I forgot.
No, I was waiting to see what he did. If
Yes.
he doesn't, if I see him kind of looking at the flag, I will just nod appreciatively at that and open the refrigerator.
You open the refrigerator and you see. Hold on, let me see what it is here. The refrigerator is in pristine condition and it is stocked with fresh food and beverages. You see you see 6 water bottles with a familiar logo. You had seen it on Selena when she was talking to you on her somewhat outfit. There's no lettering, there's no words. It's just that branded symbol on each of the water bottles. There's some fresh fruit here.
The globe skull.
There's 1 can of soda.
The DM's After Dark logo.
There is some fresh bread here.
Fucking bread.
Yeah, there's food in here.
All right, we'll grab this on the way out. Check upstairs first.
So grab a couple of the waters, like just in case we get followed behind too.
Yeah,
So pop a couple of waters in the pockets.
Yeah, I'll grab some too and chuck them in my shirt with my baby rock.
Hopefully we can find like a backpack up here someplace too.
Yeah, storage upgrade. First thing you need.
I know we gotta find a backpack first.
There are no backpacks that you can see down here. There's
Pillowcase.
very little around here, but there are, however, sheets and
there are
heavy
sheets.
curtains.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab a sheet to make a makeshift bag,
with the
bindle.
stick.
Yes, like a hobo.
Yes.
I will dump all the food in that and tie it up like a hobo on my stick.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Got a hobo bindle.
Perfect. Who is headed up the stairs?
So afterwards, we got first check out the first floor. Make sure that if there's a second floor, is there
a basement
as well?
Mm-hmm.
There is no basement, but there is some actual heavy wooden furniture here on the first floor covered by the sheets.
Heavy wooden?
Yeah.
I mean, we could break it up, but I feel like other folks are going to be on their way here too.
Yeah, we got to be quick.
Let's head upstairs.
So in terms of both of your characters, you both get, or actually it's just Christian who pulled up. In terms on your character sheet, there should be something called small luxuries.
Yep.
So that is enough for, I believe, for 2 people. So it is 2 small luxuries.
So
there's some bread, there's some
right.
cheese, and there is water.
So I have 2 of them.
And 1 soda, correct. 2 small luxuries.
What soda?
You don't know, actually. It's got a color on it. It is almost a bright green, and it has also the same logo on it.
It's like their branded soda. It's like RC.
It's Mountain Lightning.
Yeah.
It's off-brand Mountain Dew. I actually like Mountain Lightning more than Mountain Dew.
I don't think I've ever had that. Where do you even find that?
You can find it at Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
So sometimes the off-brand stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had off-brand stuff that's actually better than the regular stuff. I agree. Like RC soda, where I grew up in upstate New York, RC soda is damn good. It's so much better than Coke.
Mr. Pibb.
Walmart brand Easy Cheese is dope.
Is that the cheese you smuggle to put on hamburgers?
The canned cheese? No. That's actual squares of cheese in cellophane.
Okay. All right.
You guys go upstairs. Who is going up first?
I feel like you should go Colt because I'm carrying a hobo bundle of food. Yeah.
All right, Colt McSteel, you go upstairs. You smell that familiar, heavy, damp, moldy sort of smell up here. There are curtains.
I'm also checking the floors too, as well, just to make sure that we're not gonna fucking go right.
You know what? The house is fairly old, right? The wallpaper is somewhat peeling. It smells very damp here. The curtains are very heavy, dingy, covered with dust. But the framing and the bones of this house are still very good. The floors are solid. The frames that are holding up the house seem very solid and good. It's a weird mix of something that should not exist. You would think that the rest of the house would be decaying as well, but it's almost just certain elements are breaking down.
It's all staged. They just
Exactly.
Yeah, it's everything staged.
You go upstairs, and outside of the curtains that are blocking the windows that are very heavy, all the rooms are empty except for one room that has one large chest in it.
Large
Okay.
chest.
Yes, you approach the chest, and it's almost like a military grade chest. It's like,
Ooh.
gosh, how this is like 3 feet, no, that's too much. 1, 2, 3 feet wide and like 2 feet high. And as you approach it, your bracelet kind of lights up, and there is like a lock on it that lights up as well, and it like turns, and it you can hear it unlatched
Huh.
and pops up a little bit.
What is it? What is inside?
You open it, and you find what is considered another small luxury. So it's kind of like you find like a heat protected blanket. You find two of those like kind of just like weather blankets. Do you know what I mean? They like reflect heat, or they also like insulate. They're like very thin. You find two more bottles of water, and you find a hatchet and a small gun. What is on the character sheet?
So you have like a pistol, semi-auto pistol.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what's on. I actually haven't looked at the weapons on here.
Walther P99.
So you have almost like a close combat weapon. It's a hatchet. You see on acquisitions where it says weapons.
Yep.
You have one of those, and you have a small luxury,
The 2 water bottles.
and you have the semi-auto pistol. Yes, the Walther. Yes, that is what you said, Kent. Right, the Walther
Yep,
P99.
And to the blankets.
Yes.
So how many bullets?
There is. I don't know how pistols work. There's probably like a mag with like one.
Yeah,
mag.
Walther would have a mag +1 probably. So the thing is, I don't know if the P99 is. Let me look it up. Hold on a second.
About
Give me
to
a second.
say.
Yeah,
Probably 12.
probably
They do not
12.
specify this on here,
No,
but
actually, I think it has
basically, it
more.
gives you some additional things on damage. It probably, you know what? It actually has probably a case of bullets, as many bullets.
The P99 is a full size. It has a 15-round mag.
Not mag.
Shoot.
Yep.
There is a case that has like extra mags.
So
that
you would
can
have,
slide
you'd
in.
be able to do 16 with that because you'd have 15 +1 in the chamber.
Oh.
We will see.
So you said there's also a box with it. So how many we talk? So I mean, the thing is, though, too, there's also one magazine, but how many bullets? Like, are they all just magazines? Bullets.
Yes.
So how many magazines?
4. One that's already in the gun and a case of 3.
Damn,
Good right there.
that's pretty good.
It's a lot of bullets.
Yeah.
Not enough.
You know how to use that thing?
I clear it.
All right.
I think I'm
guess it's
okay.
I mean,
Also,
I do
Colt
2,
McSteel,
but it's yours.
on your.
Then.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue. I always cut you guys off when you're doing stuff.
That's okay.
Also, Colt McSteel, only on your map, on your watch, you see the blinking light of where you are, and you see 2 more appear. There is one, indeed, at the waterfall.
What is it?
You don't know. It is just a blinking light on a map.
At the waterfall?
Yep. And you see one in the middle of what appears like a lake at the top of the waterfall.
At the top of waterfall?
Yeah.
So there's like 2 lights. So one's like at the bottom where the water, like where we were. So there's like 2 lights.
Yep, blinking on your map. There are 2 like dots, similar to before, blinking on your map now that you didn't see before.
I kind of show him real quick. We got another place to go to.
All right. Need help carrying the rest of this? Can add the food and such to my.
I give you the hatchet.
Hell yeah.
Let's say we need a.
So that'd be a close combat weapon?
Yeah, I think that's a close combat. Because technically I'll use my shiv as the close combat.
Yeah.
So with the blankets, is that just for one? Can we fit multiple people under one of those blankets, or just one?
Uh, you. It's mostly just one. You could possibly fit another person, but it would be a detriment to you both.
We can stitch them together and make a cuddle puddle.
Okay.
All
right.
right.
Doing a little check around the upstairs, and then if not, we're going downstairs.
Yep.
All right. Nothing else around here. Just the heavy curtains.
Head out
Food
and
you've already
collect the
taken to
gang,
fridge.
and then
Nothing
since-
downstairs. Nothing in the basement.
There's no basement. Nope. Just the
Oh, I thought you
two-story
said
house.
basement.
Nope. Just
Yep.
the
We
stairs
go back out. We distribute the loot.
Yeah, so make sure we have enough for everyone to have one small comfort then. So I'll just make sure everyone gets something.
Water bottle.
Yeah, water
There are
bottle.
4 water bottles.
Yep. There are 4 water bottles. So I'll just make sure. Because, yeah, exactly.
Just give me a couple
Oh,
minutes.
gotcha.
I want to check something inside. I'm going to head in.
Interesting. Okay.
Look around.
hmm
Pick up heavy piece of furniture, chair or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to bust the drywall.
Okay.
Any pipes or wires in there?
You bust the
Pipe.
drywall. There
Nice
are
start.
no pipes, but there are wires.
Good thinking.
Gonna get some wires.
There are wires.
Yep, you got that sharp rock? Or the hatchet?
I got better than that. I got a hatchet. We'll just cut them out.
What happens
chop,
when
chop,
what
get
happens
length of
when you
wire.
cut a live wire?
Depends on how much electricity is running through it, but if it's a hatchet and it's got a wooden handle, nothing to you.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Wood's an insulator.
Okay. Okay. You chop the wire, and you hear you didn't notice it before, but you hear like a beep beep in the corner of the room, and then silence.
Yeah, we just killed their
Corner of the
camera.
room. Yeah, the camera.
Kind of upper corner.
All right. I'm gonna go investigate the sound. I'm just gonna say,
Actually-
like, gather as much wire as you can,
Yeah.
longest lengths you can get.
Yeah, we'll strip the wire.
Yeah. Leave some of it
We'll
insulated.
strip
It's
some
good
copper
for
and
it's
copper
strong.
piping too, just out of habit.
Yeah, it's strong. I know, right? I was just thinking, like, I've got an Appalachian accent. I know how to steal the copper pipes, man.
Listen,
I know how to take the wires out of this shit.
Man, we could be so rich from this.
Yeah,
We
imagine
just-
your previous occupation was just poor. Poor as shit. Like, you have skills from that, man.
All right, so you guys start breaking down the house.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna take
cutting
wire and
up
shit out
wire.
of
I
it.
don't think we should
I'm gonna
take-
go to
we
the
probably
beep beep,
shouldn't-
but I'm gonna see if I can find the thing that
We
beep
probably
beeped.
shouldn't take too long because we might
No,
not.
yeah, we'll just grab what we
Yeah,
can and get
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Smack
because I
grab.
also let them know too. Hey, there's another spot here.
Yep.
Like we got to get moving. Like it's about
Yeah.
kind of like
I think
getting as
get
much
enough
equipment-
wiring to make decent cordage is what we want, and then we got to get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, because we got
if
to
I
start.
find the beep beep.
You kind of follow the wires, and you do find indeed there's like a notch kind of in the wood that you never would have noticed because you're kind of up down low, right?
Mhm.
But as you guys are cutting wire, you start to hear beep beeps like all over.
We're killing the fucking
rooms.
cameras. Very cool.
Okay. And you do in fact find like a camera that was watching from the upper corner. You do
I'm gonna
start as you.
Is it?
What kind of camera?
How big of a camera is it?
Oh, how big of a camera?
Yeah.
It's not very big.
Well,
Like
webcam.
inside the wall,
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably webcam sized. I would
Is
say.
it mounted, hard mounted, or can we get it out?
I mean, it
With a
was-
hatchet, we can get it out, even if it is
Yeah,
hard
you
mounted.
would be able to.
It will
get
not
it
be
out,
usable,
but it was
but we
mounted.
can
Yeah.
get it.
The lens will be usable. I'll smash it and take it out.
Yeah, I could start a fire with lens.
Exactly. We're just
That's
like
so
stripping
funny.
Fucking
everything.
everything.
That's so funny. You guys also, as you guys are doing this, you're beginning to smash the room. You're hearing beep beeps everywhere. You're following kind of the wires up. You're coiling up like lengths of wire and adding
Yep.
it to your
Hell
things.
yeah.
Something peculiar kind of happens. As you're doing this, you start to notice, like 5 or 6 winged bugs that are larger than any bug you have ever seen before in your life. Not that you remember, but it does strike you as abnormal. You feel abnormal about it.
All right, let's get out of here. The bugs are assigned to go. They might start to swarm. Let's bounce.
Yeah, about to say
Yes.
we need to get moving because we also said to think about shelter.
We want
a
to make
couple
this
large
is not-
bugs. There could be hundreds in like 30 seconds. Let's get out.
They're also curious because they're almost like sectioned almost like a lizard. They're like plated along their backs,
Yeah,
and
plated mutant bugs.
there's this
Mm.
like almost dim blue halo light coming out from underneath.
Oh, those might be electronic bugs. We will definitely smash one of those at some point.
It's just like
Drones.
birds, you know. I
They're
done
trying
heard
to
on
get footage. They're like, they
as
killed
we
all the hard mounts.
as we get
And they
out. I'm
land
just going to be
throughout
like,
the room.
I done heard that birds are just government spies, and I bet those bugs the same thing.
Where'd you hear that?
Online.
What's online?
I'm gonna think about that for a minute. Do I remember computers? Do I remember the internet?
You remember the internet.
Hmm.
You remember the internet. You remember technology. You know of technology existing, yes. But I don't know if you remember computers.
Okay.
It is 9 o'clock, Jess.
Mm.
We don't have Sarah normally who does this, but to prompt us. But do we want to take a quick break here, in the middle of things, and then pick up and head to the next location or from on where we are? Because this is
You know what? Let me
typically
ask.
about a midway point for us. Yeah.
That's a great suggestion. You know what? Let me ask. There are two indicators that are blinking on your map. Which one are you heading to? There's one that's in the center of a large lake, and there is one that is the waterfall.
I kind of feel like the waterfall might
The
be
waterfall.
cooler. Yeah,
Are
like
they both
cooler.
a similar distance from us, or
They
is one
are
like way
somewhat.
farther?
Nope, they're somewhat
The waterfall.
equidistant in a
Waterfall.
triangle.
Good
Yeah.
shits behind waterfalls,
Always,
man.
always, always.
Jesus, guys. Okay. All right. Yes, let's take a break there.
All right. I'll be right back.
We are just fucking chaos salvage goblins.
I know.
Like,
We're just gonna. We'll spend. They're like.
are we?
It's
He's
time
got a
to.
southern accent. You've got a Cajun accent. I've got an Appalachian accent. We're just team poverty, team rural poverty, and we're gonna win.
We're gonna win because we're never even gonna go to the second island. Everyone else each other. We're gonna build a base and start cooking meth. That's what we're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
do.
just pillaging
It's like,
everything.
we're not
You
cooking
guys
meth
have
in
done
the
some
south.
interesting things so
Do
far.
I remember meth?
This is literally like I'm like this is literally just like back home in our tin shack cooking meth in the swamp.
You know what? You can tell me for that one. Do you remember
Yeah, it
meth
would
or
be
not?
relevant to my career. Yes,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, okay, then you remember meth.
I remember meth, man.
Excellent.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's take a break. My goodness. Yes, you are right, Kent.
Yep.
No trust exchanging, but I do think
Because I was just I'm going looking at the character sheet and I'm just like, oh, support. Oh, we spend trust when we do this. Oh, we were
how do
supposed
we
to
get
get trust.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there was like one final step that we were supposed to do. And I was just like, I was like, oh, like we were supposed to get like 2 trust. And I was like, oh, after conducting the icebreakers. Okay. We never did that. So no trust for us.
Yep. 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 To be expected in an RPG game. Nothing is going as planned.
Never.
Nothing is going as planned. That's okay. That is okay. I do, however, think people have been fairly good at working together as a team here, and they've been actually sharing resources and things like that. So
Yep.
we probably will do at least one trust. As people have been working together and kind of building up their supplies and stuff. Slow start though. That's okay. You guys started on the opposite side of the island, too. That was unexpected. I have not finished drawing out the entire island.
Oh, what? The GM started like
Yep.
the fully fleshed out one side of the island. Cool, we're gonna go to the other.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep. That's all right.
I do it all of the time.
That's okay. Move some stuff around. It's all good. It also doesn't help. I drew the island, and it's not helpful that I drew it like I drew it one way and then labeled it and drew all the things, and then I drew it another way
Yep.
for you guys. And now I'm like having to. I should have just. Who doesn't? I don't know why I decided. Because I drew it this way, and I was like, well, I want them to start over here, so let me draw it this way. And then now
Yep.
I'm just fucked with the direction that I'm looking at. That's okay. That's all right. Just smashing up my house. I was like the frame, like the actual like the bones of this house are great. They're solid, they're well built. You can tell that like the what are they called? The wood posts that hold them up. They're solid, they're new, they're not old and run down. And my players are just smashing things to pieces. Yay. Yay. How's chat doing?
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
John Malcolm had said there hasn't been much hint of conflict within the group, so they must have
Awesome.
agreed to trust each other at least a little bit.
I know that's what I'm thinking too, as well. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, huh, they did not do the icebreakers, but they're working together fairly well.
We're just a bunch of like survival game players. Like, all right, I was like, we already know how to
Step
do this.
one,
All
you're
right.
on a boat. Let's figure out how to take apart this boat. Step two,
Nope.
you've landed amongst trees. We get sticks.
Get some fibers, get some stones. We start building up, but we start going to the crafting tree. Start
Yeah,
building
like
some experience.
that's what I'm like avoiding. Really, is just like it's like, oh, I'm playing this character. I'm not playing Valheim.
Problem is, like, my character is like,
You're a
that's what he
ranger.
does.
Yeah, you're a ranger. That makes sense.
I'm like survival
Makes
crafting.
sense.
This is I live. This is my job.
Yeah, you're gonna build an insurgency on this island from the other teams.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Hmm.
This is the character sheet. This is the I'm trying to figure out with trust. I know you spend trust points, but I didn't think it was specific to a person. But it kind of seems like
Yeah, it kind of seems like it
you
is.
you do get
Yeah,
trust
because it
specific
said
to a
somewhere that you
person.
have 2 trust with every person you start with.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
that's
I
good.
I
it's
think you're
yeah,
supposed
it's
to do
that last
the.
thing.
I think you're supposed to do the icebreakers, but we're gaining
Yep.
trust in another way.
Correct.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's after conducting the icebreakers, record 2 trust with each other competitor on your team.
Okay. Sounds
Because
good.
it's just like do the we
You
do
get
the
to know each
icebreakers,
other a little
we
bit better.
get to know each other, we gain some trust with each other, and then
Instead, you savages immediately went to breaking down the boat. Just waiting for Amber to return. How was your birthday stuff, Christian?
It's just family birthday parties. That's all.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
How was Rainy's thing?
It was good. It was really good. We played were you there when we played Everything Escalates? Something like that?
I don't think so.
At board game night? No.
Nope.
That's a fun party game. We played that kind of with Rainey and his crew that was there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
how
Is
many
it
people
like
ended up showing up to his thing?
There's probably 10 people, and then there were some people coming when we headed out too.
nice?
Yeah, when
I'm
we had
glad
to
he
head
had a
out
good
for the
day.
game. Yeah, yeah, dude. Rainey's house is decorated beautifully. It's incredible. There's
Oh, I know.
like
I've just seen like
candles
Lynn's. Yeah, I've seen
floating
Lynn's
and
pictures where she
spiders
shares online, and they look
everywhere.
gorgeous. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
beautiful. And everywhere you look, like the entire party, like I would just discover something new. There's just like a little flower vase of hands, like somewhere in the corner, or just like a
Hands.
witch's broom in the corner. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was just so cool. Like it was amazing. Their house is amazing. Yes, a flower vase of hands.
That's cool.
Flower vase of hands.
And it was really cool. She also set up like in their backyard. I like happened to like see it as I was just like sitting down with my plate of food. So I like passed by the window. And in her backyard she set up like they're like little witches in like a circle around a cauldron in like the
Oh my
back
God,
corner
that's
of their
awesome.
yard.
That's
And I was
hysterical.
like, this is amazing.
That's hysterical. I love that.
She does such a good job.
She really
Their
does.
house is
Owen's room
incredible.
just looks awesome. There, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got so many Legos. So
So
many
does my kid, but I think
Legos.
Owen has more.
Yeah.
What is this?
The berry tart.
Oh,
She's
those are the things
eating
she's
the
telling me
berry
about.
tarts.
I need to
The
Oh,
get those.
Trader Joe's. They're
Yeah,
so good.
is it Trader
What you're
Joe's or they're
missing,
Aldi's?
Christian.
They're Aldi's, right?
Yep.
Oh, maybe they are
Yeah,
Aldi's.
I'm heading
Oh,
there.
I
I'm
thought they
gonna
were
get
Trader
some.
Joe's.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some. I
They're
got some
so good.
cheese there from
They're
Friday.
in the standing freezers, all the way in the case like closest to the cashiers.
All right, I know where to go next time.
So good. Delicious.
I was just telling them the marvel of Lynn's house and all the Halloween decorations.
Damn, man, they go all out.
As one
It's
should. Halloween's awesome.
beautiful.
It's my favorite
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah. If I was good at that, I would love to have that, but yeah.
Ha,
Someday. Aw.
ha, ha.
All right. We ready to dive back in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Feeling good? All right.
do it.
You guys have collected wires and wires. You've smashed open a camera, taking out the
Yeah, I'll take the
lens.
lens. That's what I want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've collected wires and wires. You've smashed down the well-framed house.
Jess's shock indicates to me that none of the other teams are doing this shit, meaning we're gonna win and they're gonna die.
We're gonna fucking like.
That's
All of our
good.
professions should just be terminal RPGers, and that's why we're doing
a good point. And you guys head out towards the waterfall. As you guys are turning kind of to head back towards the cliffside, to kind of follow probably like the water line, or you have the map either way, you would see this Huck Delacroix. Nope, not Huck Delacroix. Colt McSteele. You're probably the only one who would probably see this with your expertise and looking out at tracking. You notice that there is as you're walking through the woods, you notice that there is a pathway. Most people wouldn't detect it, but you can just tell that this is like a well-worn pathway, as in people like
New, fairly.
no, not new, but you can tell that it's been walked a lot.
Okay.
Just in like the
Where is it-
breakage of the,
where
of
is it
the
leading
shrubs
towards?
and the what is it? What?
Where's it leading towards? So if we're going north, let's say, like where is it going off towards the house?
If you're going north, it is probably about southeast. It is kind of back through the woods and deeper into the island.
So towards the mountain.
Yeah, not quite in that exact straight direction, but it is closer to the mountain.
I let them know and just I tell them a heads up that there are items.
Items?
Tell them about the path. Like we just have to get an item. Like we have to keep an eye on things. That could just be like because I'm assuming that there probably are employees of the island. I'm sure to keep us.
There's probably like a crew that comes in between and sets things up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine if we caught one of them.
Ransom them off.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah. We're just completely ruining Jess's game.
No, Jess is like, you're not supposed to do that, guys.
It's an RPG. Your characters are free to do whatever you would
This
like.
is something
on
I
this
will always
Deathmatch
say
Island.
I will always give Jess a lot of credit for when she does run a game. It's always just like, oh yeah, you can totally do that. She never ever like tries to steer you away from stuff ever.
Do
It's
whatever
really,
you would like.
it is really.
we stole her spy master one time.
No, please don't tell that story.
We kidnapped him.
That's awesome.
Okay, anyway,
But it wasn't
you
like
guys
a
are headed
kidnap. It
towards-
was more like you're coming with us.
Yeah, we just kind of like took him and we were like, "You're coming with us," and he was like, "But I don't want to," and we were like, "Too bad," and we just like took him out of the castle.
But it wasn't
You
like
know
we picked
which
him
way
up.
the
It was just
ocean
more
is.
like
You follow the scent of salty air. You hear the waves and the seagulls off in the distance, and you head that way towards the cliffside. You do indeed see the big, wide open ocean. You see nothing else a little bit. Like you look off into the distance and you realize like you're on this island and you see nothing else in sight. You're on the other side of the island. You're a little bit elevated now, and all you see is water. It is beautiful. The sun is very still high, kind of glimmering off of it. You see that kind of like shining sheen from like where the sun hits it. There are like seagulls flying in the air. And you head towards the sound of rushing water, towards the waterfall.
Cool.
You are kind of walking along and you do eventually get there. Is there anything you would like to talk about on your trek towards the waterfall?
I'm gonna say to Reagan, where'd you get the idea to look for wires on the walls?
I think I've done it before,
That was a good idea.
or know someone who has.
That was a damn good idea.
A lot of things can be useful. They're just hidden below the surface, so you have to be creative about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still don't remember where you're from?
I know I work with my hands, and that house did remind me at least places I've seen.
What kind of calluses you got? Any particular tools? Seem to
Chicken
fit.
farming calluses, whatever
Just
they
generally
might be.
rough hands, probably.
Yeah, just
You're
like
not
rough hands,
specific,
just like
yeah.
real rough hands.
No,
Yeah,
No, like some
generally
people, like
rough
if you work with like a specific tool or something, you'll
yeah,
get
you will.
a
Yeah, you'll
callus
get
from
certain
holding it in a
calluses.
certain place or
Exactly,
something.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's right. No,
that's
she's
true, but,
that's
like-
absolutely true. Yeah,
But,
but
I'm
I
sure
don't know.
chicken farming is general.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's what I mean.
pretty
He probably
just
has just
general,
generally
Yeah.
rough hands. But
generally
like if you
rough
were like
hands.
if you're like a whittler or something, your hands are gonna look very different. If you're
Yeah.
like a carpenter or carver or something, than
Mhm.
if you're a mason or
I'll just show her my very generally rough hands.
I mean, they're
Sorta.
probably dinged up and stuff. You probably got a lot of little scars and stuff on them.
I don't know. I mean, I got perfect teeth and striking hair. I mean, and beautiful eyes. So my hands are probably like really great too. You know, just if I keep
You are the most
respect.
You like
beautiful chicken.
moisturize them every night. You're
I'm
out
just
there
like-
like working with your hands, like
Then it's like utter
hauling
cream.
chicken
He
feet and shit all
moisturizes them.
day, and then you're
Yeah.
like lotion. You put on the little silk gloves at night.
Yeah, it's just like
All manicured and
sleep
shit.
mask.
My poor. To say, puts the hand like it's like a nice little hairnet or something like that.
Yes,
just in
yes, a
case.
hairnet over the mullet. Yeah.
What about you two? Anything coming back?
Flag in there. So some pieces.
What kind of flag?
It's folded. It's giving away to someone who's sad. Like, I know how to use this. Well, that's it.
Well, at least some things are coming back. That means more should follow.
What about you, Cassidy?
Cassidy's like, I'm gonna live because everyone's gonna forget that I'm here.
We're not gonna forget you, Cassidy. I promise you.
No, I just feel that this isn't what nothing's coming back. Nothing's kind of sparking anything. I just kind of feel in the wrong place.
How
I think
about your
all of
hands?
us
Do you have
feel
any
that way a little
calluses?
bit.
No,
He has
not in particular.
super soft and supple hands.
His soft
the
liberal
softest,
hands.
beautiful-
Lay 'em on me.
Kiss me. You want my guns?
Come and kiss me for it.
Come kiss me
That's
for
so good. It's happening.
God. Oh God, Jeff.
Well, you guys seem to be doing fairly well, working together, sharing a little bit about yourselves that you can somewhat recall or not, and figuring things out. So you gain one trust with each of the folks here. So you should have
Hey,
a trust box that is underneath capabilities, fatigue, injuries, and trust. So you want to mark one with each of the folks here.
is that in addition to the two, or we had none of the original
Nope,
two,
you
and
had
we just
none
have?
of the original two, so you only get one now.
We need to talk some more, folks.
Boys, we need to like talk about each other's feelings.
We need a
So-
bonding. We need to bond.
What
A
was
little
your
bit-
character's first name, Christian? I forgot it. I just noted
Huck.
Croy.
Huck
that's
the
right.
LaCroix.
Huck Delacroix. So a little bit about trust. It's a currency that will help you kind of in the future for challenges. So in here, it is really hard to heal during while you're actually on the island. So once you hit full fatigue, and then once you start getting to injuries, once you hit all of those, you die. You can take an injury for another person if you are in the challenge with them, but you have to spend a trust in order to cover like an injury. So that's kind of one of the ways that trust can help you. You can also support people with trust in the challenge to help each other. You spend trust in order to give them like an additional die. Things like that. So trust is kind of a meta currency that we will use later on. Just an FYI.
It's a secret tool for later on.
Yeah. All right. You guys begin heading towards the rushing sound, and you see along the cliffside, you see indeed that the waterfall kind of falls off the cliffside, and there is a river that leads up to a large lake that opens up into a large lake up here. And there is an island.
Is that
in
the same
center of
lake
the
as the one on our thingy?
Yes, it is. You can
Okay.
see that there is an island in the center of the lake. The lake is very large. It's probably like like a.
I thought this was the waterfall.
You're
we're
on the.
going
You're
to.
at the waterfall, but you can see that the waterfall river that leads over the edge
It's
leads up
draining
to the
from the
very
lake.
large. Yes. Yes. That
Oh,
has the
okay.
island in it. You also happen to notice that once you get here, there are climbing tools that are hooked off of the edge as if someone has gone down already.
Like new climbing tools.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're hooked off of the edge. They're like a buoy system that has been like someone has climbed down.
If the tools are still here, that means they haven't come back up yet.
Correct.
Which means we can just wait right here for when they come up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just open water down there at below, so unless there's a cave system.
You do notice that the climbing tools go part way down along the edge almost of the waterfall. And when you look, it does appear as if there is an opening behind the waterfall.
Ah, fucking knew it.
Question is, does he have to come out the way he went in, or are there multiple exits?
You also notice something else behind the waterfall. The almost like the flagstone where the water has been running, it's quite glittery. The stone almost shines underneath. You're wondering why you didn't see it like when you were in the boat kind of through the water, but now that you're looking at the underside of it, you can tell that it's really quite pretty. It's some sort of weird stone that like reflects off of it.
Is it glass-like?
A little bit. It has a sheen almost like that's reflective. And that's part of the reason why you notice the large opening because it is just almost like a dark gap where the glitteriness stops.
What climbing gear is this?
It's like rock climbing tool, so it's like for sure like hooked on, and there's like a pulley
Like a
system
rope,
and things.
like a rope
Yeah,
and pulley
yeah,
system.
yeah.
We could
Have they
just pull
hammered
the.
like pythons in?
Yes, yes. There you can tell that it's like secured on the way down as well.
We could just take the rope and leave them down there.
Good. We could just wait till they start coming up the thing, and we just.
Well, I mean, we could.
Again, we don't know if there's another
We
egress
don't
to
know
the
if there's
cave
another
system.
way out, but we do know. We also don't know what they're gonna find in there because we don't find that gun. They might have one of their own, but they ain't gonna be able to shoot up a cliff.
How far down is it? How much rope would we have to climb? Jess, you have no audio.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear
I
you.
couldn't
I
while
got
you
you.
were talking.
While I was
There you
moving,
go.
I was
Yeah.
just trying to judge distance right now. I'm like using my house as like a. It's actually not that far. It's probably 200, 100 feet, 100 feet. It's probably about 100 feet.
It's a decent climb.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is. It is, but it's not impossible. It'll certainly be a very difficult climb up versus going down.
Yeah. Take the rope.
Take it up. Yeah.
That's what I'm leaning toward.
Just take
Yep.
it and leave. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll pry out one of the pythons. We can take at least one python with us because it's reachable at the top. But
Yep.
It'll
Yep.
also be good that we have this for ourselves too.
Yeah.
yep, and then we'll just string the rope out of it.
All right. So you get one climbing gear.
Savannah.
There's some
No,
nerd
that's okay.
stuck in there.
One climbing gear.
You can't say it. Holy shit. Oh, they're just stuck. This
They're just like
Honestly,
this is
they
so-
might be safe there. If nobody else can get
Yeah,
at them,
that's
and
true.
they're just like stuck in there, they've got water. You can last a long time just with the water.
Yep.
That is a good point.
We'll come back in
Just-
2 days and be like, "How bad you want out?"
You
Christian's
getting hungry,
just
boys?
dying. The intercom does come on, and you do hear Selena's voice again. And Selena, she goes, "Remember, you gain more followers by succeeding in challenges."
I feel like
If
we
you
won
don't
this
play
one.
to win.
Taking the rope.
Let's say who said we didn't win with this one?
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like this is a win. And I'll look into the camera like Jim from the office.
Nice. Very nice.
Why do I
You
feel
do
like this
get
is-
one climbing gear. So someone has to decide who's going to be carrying that.
You take that.
You have quite a bit
Reagan.
of stuff now too that you're just
Yeah.
carrying by hand.
We
I'll
really need to. We really need to get
Wrap
somewhere
up
and
the
like.
climbing gear in the python.
Yeah.
Put the python
We-
in the pocket. Loop the climbing gear like around my chest, sort of.
All right.
Yeah.
After I
So we leave them there,
Well-
and then we start going towards the
head toward the lake.
towards the lake.
Okay. You head towards the lake, and it's very weird. This is a very large lake that is emptying out towards the waterfall. But while the water is running through the river towards the waterfall, the lake is fairly still. And I mean, I guess you can't see the other side of it because there is an island with some, well, similarly, a small amount of trees kind of blocking your way. But the lake itself is several hundred feet wide. And you see just a small island kind of setting in the center.
Must be it.
And you, Colt, know that this island has the blinking light on it.
That's where it is.
We're going to have to swim out there.
Or are we scanning the sides of the lake? Can we see any watercrafts?
You do not. You do, however, as you're scanning the lake side, you're looking for like any sort of maybe docking or small rowing boat or some sort of thing to help you through. You notice, again, you notice two things. One, that there appears to be a very small, slippery, maybe it's a pathway, right? You look at the edge and it doesn't seem like, it looks like this lake goes deep, right? Like when you're looking at it, you can tell that it starts to slide super deeply, like you
Mhm.
lose
Mhm.
sight of the bottom. And it does look like there's almost like a rock pathway leading.
Underwater.
No, it's at the surface
Okay.
that you can see.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Like
In one
there's
spot.
a barely underwater pathway, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing you notice, however, there is a large group that breaks from the tree line. You see a very muscular, like large dude who's like ripped off his sleeves, right? He's also got rope kind of tied around him. He looks a lot like a G.I. Joe man, right? He's got like buzzed cut hair.
Chris is like, I know it's not part 2 yet, but I kill him.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got buzz cut. Yeah, he's got buzz cut hair. He's got like solid, almost like he has like ripped up his. He's taken off actually his. He's taken off his jumpsuit, so he's just got like the sweatpants, tight muscle shirt on top.
He's gonna swim in.
He breaks through, and he's with a crowd of like probably about 10 folks, including himself. They all
Damn.
seem fairly built, except for and like strong, muscular.
Did they
except-
have any remains of their jumpsuits on? Are they different colors or the same?
Yellow.
All 10 are yellow?
All 10. Nope. I'm sorry. Yellow and
10?
brown. Yeah.
Yellow and brown.
So they're working together.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow, brown, and actually probably, nope, yellow and brown. Yep. And there is one person who is in a third color, and she is not. She is noticeably kind of more slender. She's got her full jumpsuit on. I need a color for her though.
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's say purple.
Thank you.
Purple.
She's in a purple jumpsuit.
How many of us actually thought purple?
Wow.
I thought purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's a very slim build. She's kind of somewhat small in stature. You almost missed her if it wasn't for the jumpsuit that kind of stuck out. And you can tell that this guy who's up in the front, this G.I. Joe man, he's fairly loud. You can't tell what he's saying, but for some reason you can tell that he is like the loudest one there, and he seems like he's just screaming for some reason, and you can hear his voice all the way on this side of the river.
He's being attacked by bees.
He's not screaming as in like he's screaming in pain. His voice is just it's like he's yell talking. He's
an alpha
unusually
male, bro.
loud. Yes, thank
He's
you.
a marine.
I was gonna say, he's not an actual warrior. He just lifts and oils.
You see him like pointing, and he's just got like harsh mannerisms. You can't quite hear what
He'll
he's
be
saying.
dead by nightfall for eating raw game.
And he's like
Kill him now,
pointing out the
honestly.
island, and like they're staring at it, and he is like pointing, and 3 or 4 of them kind of start to wade into the water.
Do we want to
I'm
go
gonna-
across the fucking walkway while those losers swim?
How far are
Yes.
they? How far away from us are they?
They're about a quarter of the river over, so probably like 60, 70 feet.
All right. They can see us though, right?
They will soon. Yeah.
Yeah, let's cross the bridge.
Yep.
Yep.
The bridge.
Are there
Let's
any
get
reeds
there.
growing near the shore?
There are reeds growing near the shore, yes.
I'm gonna cut a couple reeds.
Reeds are fairly soft though, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, but if you cut them, you can use them to breathe through.
Exactly.
Yep.
Interesting.
If we gotta hide, snorkels.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
We're a bunch of ninjas.
You've
Yep.
got one of you has the hatchet. You start cutting some reeds. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, either hatchet or knife. Grab a couple reeds. We might need to.
Yeah,
Lay low,
I'll either
real
I'll
low.
cut them because I have the hatchet, so I'll cut all 4. I'll cut 4, one for all of us, each of us.
You wade into the water, and you like bring the hatchet out, and you start like chopping at things.
We don't have to chop it. It's more like holding the blade
Okay,
and
you
then
hold
sawing
it.
the reed against it.
While you're standing in the water, you feel like almost a powerful. You know when like something really big swims by you, and you just feel like the movement of water
Oh,
kind of
geez,
hit
yeah,
you?
yeah, the lateral line. Yeah, you got that. Oh boy. Oh,
That
oh boy.
is what you feel.
Oh boy. Oh
That is what
Lord.
you feel.
Oh
As we
lordy.
step
Do we
onto
see
I
the
have-
ripple on the
walkway,
surface?
You see a ripple on the surface. Yes. go
I
ahead.
have a
Are they
flashback to
close
noodling for
to-
catfish, and then I just say, we need to, everybody get out of the water, and I just back up.
Yeah.
Now they're wading into the water over there, right?
Yes, they are.
Let's
Let's
see
just
what
watch
happens
this
to
and see
them.
how it plays
Yeah,
out.
it's like one of those things. We back away, see what happens.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
Yes.
Let's just back toward the brush, hide in the bushes
Yep.
a little bit, and wait.
Yeah, we're gonna hide and see what happens. I totally agree with this plan. There's something in that water that's big. I'm telling you all, that's big.
He's a big old
Yeah,
catfish.
I saw the wake.
I had a memory actually.
like about to say, big old catfish that he noodled.
Catching catfish with my hands, like noodling.
We're gonna wait.
I think I've heard of that.
Ah. You're a
That's
crazy
probably bigger than a
motherfucker.
catfish.
Yeah, seemed it.
You're gonna wait.
You're gonna watch what these people get eaten.
Yeah, we're gonna watch these people get eaten.
Yeah.
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 It's like one of those
Okay.
things.
You back up towards the tree line, and it is about there where you're like wading in. You're like cutting through. That like one of the guys, you can tell it's like shouting out into the river, and he's like saying like and pointing in your direction. So they do spot you, right?
We'll just wave, be like, hi.
Yeah, and the
Hey,
people in the
boys.
water start to swim a little bit faster. There's like 4 of them, right? They've gone into the water, including the GI Joe man, right? Who's like swimming
G.I.
into the water.
Joe.
If he dies, then the other guys are nothing because they're just followers. So we just need him to
Yeah.
die, and then we can take this group over.
It's
You
true.
guys,
Yeah.
you guys are waiting in the tree line, and you see almost like emergency lights that like light up on a pathway. You see like this light blue dim in the water, like start to glow one after the other
On the pathway?
Oh fuck! There's sharks with
Under the
freaking
water.
lasers.
under
There's
the water.
sharks with
You see,
freaking
like,
lasers. It's
almost
laser
like-
sharks.
I know.
A
freaking
runway.
Sharks with lasers.
They're lighting it so people can see.
You see
Yeah,
like a
they're lighting
runway
up-
start
yes.
to light up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
so they can
yeah.
see the attack.
Yeah.
You see then
Ooh.
that line of you see the line. It's somewhat curved, and then
Like
it
the
starts
wake
to
line.
move,
Yep. Yep.
and then
Yep.
it starts to move.
Oh jeez.
It lights up and it starts to move,
They
and
are
it's
so fucked.
headed
Yep.
there, right? And you see them like swimming, and then you just see one of them actually like notices, and he like turns to like see like this light that's coming towards him, and then the guy in front of him just goes down.
Boop.
He just
Mhm.
yells and goes down, right? There's some
Fuck.
thrashing about, and he is just gone. The other 3 almost like pause for a little
Yep.
bit, right? Just like looking around, waiting, trying to figure out, waiting for him to come back up, like just looking around. And then you see like the light kind of swoop around that pathway, and another one of them goes down. The other 2 start like booking it back to shore, right? Booking it back to shore.
Shoot them.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Because we're supposed to be.
Yeah, don't waste bullets.
Not yet.
You see, one of the blips actually does come up. He is like yelling, screaming in pain. You see blood. He's like trying to swim, and he is actually able to swim. He's still got both of his arms. So he's like trying to thrash away, but the light just
How many
comes.
blips are there?
The light blips or the blips of people?
The light blips, like the things that are underwater.
It's one train. So
Oh, it's one thing.
it is one train.
It's like
Yeah.
the bone maw. It's a bone maw.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much.
got lights. Yeah, lights along
And
its body.
it's pretty much paying attention to them, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Book across the bridge now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Time to
let's
go.
do it. Yeah, we'll book across the water bridge.
Yep, time to go, boys.
Just run. All right. If we're doing it all out, don't look back. Don't hesitate.
Okay.
The question is,
All right.
should it just be one or two of us, or multiple?
That's okay. That is you have entered your first challenge. This is the first actual gameplay of the actual game that we are encountering. Okay, so the first thing that you get to decide is whether or not you are participating in the challenge or not. So there are the active competitors who are participating in the challenge, and there are supporters. If you're participating in the challenge, you get the chance to win 1 followers, which helps you progress in the game and gives you an advantage. And you get first access at the rewards that could possibly be at the end of the challenge. If you are a follower, you don't get any wins, but you don't get any like damage or losses either, right? And you don't get to progress as much, but you do get to give support to one of the people who are competing. So the first thing to decide is if you are participating in the challenge or if you are just going to be
I feel like we
supporting.
should all participate because I feel like this is the sort of thing we're all going to have to book across. I don't think we should break up the group because we have those other people over there. And
That's
if we
a good point
leave,
right
they're
there.
going to be like 6. There's going to be like 6 of them against 1 or 2 of us.
Yeah, I'm going. I mean, as soon
I'm
as when it
going.
was like there, now's our chance, let's go, and you started running, I'm like, I'm not gonna do a dune where you're like 15 seconds ahead of me on the sand bike and then I get eaten by the worm. That's not happening today.
But that was like the only time you got eaten by the worm, and
I
I
know.
more than made that up for you.
Christian's been eaten by the worm like literally 20 times.
The other thing is that as you approach this like rock path, you can tell that the water is still deep on either side, right? Like whatever this rock path is, it's not that the water is shallow here. So you do kind of have to be careful because it is slippery.
Mhm.
These are rocks that are covered with water. So the question is, are you trying to kind of beast mode, trying to like get past as soon as possible, like just trying to avoid this monster and dealing like strong arming it, or are you trying to be stealthy and quick and careful?
I think stealthy, quick, and careful. I also think we should rope each other up because that's a better chance of saving someone if they fall.
Or pulling
That's
everyone in.
3 people are going to save 1 person who falls in.
Depends on how strong the thing is if it grabs them.
True.
At that point, we're just fishing with one of us.
All right,
It
so
also depends on how slippery the rocks are.
Yeah.
Reagan Gray is participating, right?
Yep.
Huck Delacroix is participating.
Hawk is in. Yep.
Blake Cassidy and Colt McSteele. What are you guys doing? So participating or
I am
supporting?
in.
Participating, yep.
Okay, so everyone is participating. Wonderful. All right. So the next thing I must do is that I must roll your opponent's challenge dice. So we are doing a snake mode mission.
Is anyone good at that?
No.
What do you mean snake mode?
That is the stat that is going to be used.
That's one of your capabilities.
Snake mode.
Snake
Okay,
mode.
hold on. All right. So your opponents, the other team, are going to be participating in this as well because they are trying to get there. So you are rolling against them and the creature. So how this works is
We all die in the first challenge. Roll new characters right
Mulligan.
away. Yeah. Mulligan.
Possible. Oh, probably not in the first challenge, actually. I should have. This is actually not helping me. Let me use the picture instead because that would be more helpful to me, I think. Pause 1 moment. Sorry, while I pull this up. This thing says the same thing, but that is okay. Okay. So, this will be Ivan and his team. Ivan is very strong and loud. He is.
He's probably not too buoyant though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
High
true.
muscle, low body fat, sinks like a
Yep.
stone.
Let me see. Where is. I should have used, actually. Sorry, guys. Hold on. 1 second. I was like, I totally understand how this mechanic works. Now that I'm actually doing it, I'm like, wow, I've forgotten everything. Let me go to, here we go. Okay. So I roll his. So the danger for this is going to be +5. Actually, it probably should be higher because this monster is kind of creepy. That's okay. We're going to do +5. All right, there we go.
Ooh. So
Yes.
reading the one of the pages has a thing for contests.
Yep, that is why we were doing a contest.
Each player dictates an announcement for their competitor's entrance into the contest. This would take the form of a written chyron or lower third caption as it would appear on a screen over footage for the competitor. Or it could be the bombastic voiceover of the host. On your turn, announce your competitor's identity and grab dice as you go.
All right. Ivan,
So-
the alpha, is aggressive and strong. He gets a D8 for being Ivan, the aggressive. As he steps into the arena, he is trying to grab onto this monster and somewhat strong him. Well, actually, I don't name actions. I'm sorry. Ivan has stepped into the arena. He is trying to deal with this monster. He gets a D8 for his name. He gets a D8 for being aggressive and a D8 for being, and a D8 for being strong. He
just like breaks its neck. And
he has a close combat weapon, which he is going to be using. So that gives him an advantage dice. So I roll all 3 d8s. I got a 7, I got a 1, and I got a 5. 7 is the highest, so I keep the 7. The d4, that is the advantage. Shit, I got a 4. This is a hard contest. Sorry, guys. That is an 11, plus the danger level is 5. So that is 11 plus 5. The DC is 16 for this target number. Is it even possible to hit? That's really high. This is going to be really hard.
So we all die.
Yeah,
Possibly.
seriously.
how we die.
So you get
Do we want to back out of this? Do we want to yeet it? We can retreat. We haven't crossed the thing yet.
We
I don't
technically
We
think
don't
you
know.
we don't know
You
about any
don't.
of those things, you know.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah,
that's a
True,
better
true,
thing.
true.
Correct. So you get to start off with is your name die, which is a d6 currently. I'm sorry, I did not give this to you when you said your names. All of you have a current d6 for your name
Okay.
die. If your occupation applies, you can use your occupation die, which is also a d6.
Does that
Okay.
mean it has to be a snake mode, or if just we can justify our occupation helping us?
If you can justify, sorry, go ahead, Ken.
Nope. You're saying it.
If you can justify that your occupation will help you in some way in related to this challenge, you can use it.
And that's another d6.
Yes, I believe so. Let me double
Yes.
confirm though. Okay, thank you, Kent. Thank you so much, Kent.
Do we all have to roll individually over the 16, or do we have to roll as
You
a
all
group?
have to roll individually over a 16.
Yeah, we're fucked.
That's never happening.
We're
Freaking
fucked.
hard.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Freaking hard.
Yeah.
If you have any acquisitions that could possibly help you, like a weapon, like anything that you think that will help you in this challenge, you can use that. That will give you an advantage.
I mean, I have a climbing python that I can use as a melee weapon to stab a monster.
I will
Fighting,
allow
we're
it.
trying to get across the thing, right? Or are we trying to
If
fight?
it comes to us, though,
If
we
it
don't
comes
know.
to you,
Yeah.
it's related to anything
You
that
can
he might see.
you can
So
also
here's the
mark
thing.
fatigue.
Here's the
to-
thing. You guys are the ones who will narrate what happens depending on what you do. If you succeed, then you can say the monster came at you and you fought it off. If you fail, you can say the monster came at you and you like got bitten by it. You know, you can say if you failed, you fell into
Okay.
the water and you just like sank and got tangled up in reeds. You can say if you failed, you just really don't like
Die.
water and so you freak out. You are the ones who get to decide what happens. And what
Based on the failure. Okay.
based on the failure or the success. Yes.
So you're rolling a snake mode die because that's a challenge.
Yep. Yes.
You're rolling a
So
die
right
for your
now-
name,
Yep.
and you're rolling anything else you can justify, like your profession, a close combat weapon, if you can justify that.
Correct. Or any other item. Yes. Acquisition wise. Yes.
So our pool is it's 3d6 generally.
Nope. No, it'll change.
No, like right now. So we get our name,
Yep.
our occupation, if it's applicable in any way. That's a
Yep.
d6, no matter what.
Yep.
Unless our snake mode's a d8. I don't understand how that works.
So
So you just add that with it, like you just add up
Yes.
all the different dice.
You're not
So you might
adding
have
up
like a
all- No,
D6,
you're
a
not adding up
D10,
the
a D8.
different dice. You're only taking the two highest numbers.
Oh Jesus
No,
Christ!
no, I don't understand. Like, so
That's
if our
not possible.
occupation gets added as a d6, no matter what is
Yeah.
the benefit of having a d8 in snake mode?
What do you mean? Then you'd be rolling if you have a D8 in snake mode,
You'd be rolling
have
a higher
D8
die.
and two D6s.
So you just get the higher die if your occupation matches the type of challenge.
No, you only get the higher die. You mean for your capability?
Yeah.
It's separate. You decide what like your occupation does tell you what like starting capability you're higher than.
Yeah.
But then those are two separate rolls afterwards.
I don't understand.
So on your sheet,
I have one die for my name.
yes.
Yep.
You have
I
one
get
die
one
for your
die because my
occupation.
occupation is applicable, but it's not snake mode. Do I still get the
That's
die?
okay. Yes, you
Yes.
get a D6.
Okay.
You get a D6, right?
I
And
have
then you
one for
get
my climbing
your-
spike.
No, it's not a D6 though. But yes,
It
What
would
is
be
that?
D4.
That's
that is a
D4?
D4. That is separate.
So I have 2d6 and 1d4. So what is our
What
snake
is-
mode stat used for?
D6.
That is a third dice.
We add
now
that die
you
into.
roll.
That is what
Yeah.
I was confused
Correct.
with. Okay.
Correct.
3d6 and a d4. Okay, I got it now. I was like, what is the point of
Correct.
So, for instance, if I'm doing the same thing, I have the hatchet. That would be the D4.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct. How does your occupation apply though?
I don't think chicken farmer applies to running across the slippery water thing, honestly. Although I could say that I was a swamp chicken farmer and I'm used to running across wet surfaces.
That is up to you for your character.
Well, if you're going to allow it, I'm going to take it because I'm still going to die
But
either
that
way.
means
So
that means you are a swamp chicken farmer for the rest of the game.
he's a Louisiana swamp chicken farmer. I mean, I'm fine with that.
A little bit about since the DC challenge
He's not
is
going to
16,
survive this role anyway, so it doesn't matter.
a little bit because the DC challenge is 16. That means if you succeed, you get 16 boxes of followers.
Yeah.
If you
Well, it's not
succeed
gonna
as
happen.
the highest, if you succeed at half, you get 8 follower boxes. And then if you fail, you do not get anything. You get
Yeah,
injuries instead.
Not going to get anything. I'm going to
And
be
you
injured.
get injuries. Excellent. We're all gonna
I might
fucking
as well
die.
because there's no. It's mathematically impossible for me to roll over a 16.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
it's gonna be hard, right?
Yeah, about to
that's
say
not-
everyone.
It's
I'm
not
like every
hard.
one
It's
of us.
impossible. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
no,
not
it's
hard.
not.
Yes, it
6
is.
and 6
So-
is 12, and
No,
another
you
6
only
is...
take the
You
highest
only
two.
take the two
Oh.
highest. You can't.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
so
way of
is it-
doing it. There's no way of doing
So
it.
like the highest we could get, like if we have 2d6, is just
It's
12.
12. Yeah, you can't do it.
No. Plus then your D4s in addition.
We have to have a perfect roll.
It would
Yeah,
be a
you need
perfect roll.
literally a perfect roll. Yeah.
It's true.
All right,
That's
I'm
true.
We're
going
just
for it.
all about to get wrecked. Everybody think of how we get wrecked.
All
Everybody's
right, here we
he's
go.
like,
Roll.
Here's Huck Finn.
No.
Huck
My first one was a 5.
is running
I do not
across.
Nope. Terrible.
And ain't no fucking way he's doing it. I got
It's
a
okay.
10. Yeah.
What I need to know is you rolled all of your D6s or D8s, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You need to take your two highest number and add them together.
Yep. 8.
7,
8, 7.
not including the d4.
Then you roll your D4 and you add that number in.
2.
9.
Wait. Start back again. Like what? Say
Roll
that
all
again?
your D6s or D8s.
Yep.
Take your two highest.
Okay.
Add that together and also add your D4 number.
Okay. 15.
Shit. Blake
So not
Cassidy.
good enough.
So not good enough.
Blake
11.
Cassidy.
Yeah, because I
11,
have
Got a 10.
my name, my ranger, and I have my gun.
All right, so then I need everyone's number. So that was 15, 11, 10,
9.
9.
So I'm going to
Oh,
make new
where's my
characters, basically.
character sheet? You might not die. You might not die.
Might not die.
Might not die. 15, 9. Who got the 11?
Kent, I think, got an 11.
Blake
Yeah.
Cassidy and let me. Occupation, name, capability, die. You can mark fatigue if you would like to include a die from another die from a second capability in your pool.
I mean, I'm on 15, so what's a fatigue?
But it's an injury.
It won't make me
but-
succeed. It's impossible.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't get added. It would replace your next highest die if it's higher.
not even
it's not
close.
worth
That's
it.
not
Yeah.
yeah, that's not worth it.
So I have a 6, a 5, and a 4.
You
Yep.
can
So
take a fatigue to re-roll and take it if it's higher, basically.
So you'd
We
have
roll
to roll
one
another
die.
6.
it'd be the highest.
You'd have,
So I-
have to reroll the 5 and get a 6.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, right? Might not be worth it. I actually don't know. Let me see how injuries
Lasted
work.
all of
Yep,
2
immediately.
hours.
See, this is why
Maybe.
I think we had something where we don't do the challenges and we just scavenge others.
I know. It
that
just
do.
seems like
That seems
these
like the
things are
winning
way
move,
too
honestly.
tough.
Yep.
We're not gonna have a lot of followers, but it doesn't matter if we don't fucking die.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're just trying to win this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Equal to or greater than your competitor succeeds their action less than. Okay, it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. You have failed the challenge. That means you all mark 1 fatigue.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yep, that's
All
right.
right.
Your competitor fails, your action goes awry, and they have endured a setback. Mark 1 fatigue. But, so we start from the bottom. So that means Reagan Gray. How does everything go terribly wrong?
Dude, I am just gonna sprint across this thing and it's slipperier than I thought and I just fucking biff it. I just like go sliding and I biff it right into the fucking rocks and hit my cheek and my knee hard on the rocks.
Mm.
Good bounce.
You hit the rock hard, you fall into the water, and you take, yes, an injury. Then Hawk
Way more
Delacroix.
slippery than I thought.
Hawk is right behind Reagan. When she slips and falls, he tries to
Oh
grab her
god. Fuck.
and then slips. Matt also manages to slip and
On your
cracks.
tailbone, just crack your
No,
ass.
actually, I was gonna say like right his rib, right on the edge of the thing,
As he's
and then
going
like
in.
kind of like half falls into the water, but
Oh.
manages to like just barely like keep an arm on
And
it.
when Huck's going down, Colt reaches out to save Huck.
Yep.
And then
It's
Pretty
just
much
like,
that's what it is.
we're just
Yeah.
all fucking on.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just that's what I was actually kind of thinking. Like it's all a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking, like the Four Stooges or something.
You
Yeah,
manage to jump over Huck, but then Blake falls in front of you and you wipe out on Blake. Like,
Well, Colt makes, well, then it's Blake Cassidy. So those two, that third rock man, they just like, they get to it. He tries to pull her over. He falls over too. Blake Cassidy, you are the one who is up next. How do you fail miserably?
it's like when those bicyclists and like the bike-a-thons, one of them crashes
just
and
like-
everybody just fucking.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm just looking at
Oh, fucking see where my fatigue.
Oh, so it should be underneath
Right here, Amber.
your capabilities. There is like a bubble chart.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
you just
Sorry,
mark off
right
the
there.
first box.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Mark off the first
Yeah,
box.
yeah, yeah.
Is that fine? It's not too bad. Blake Cassidy, where do things go wrong for you?
Yeah, I think it's it just like the a wave that from the other two falling behind me ends up coming up and like knocking my foot as I am going to step down, and it pushes me off and I slip and fall in.
Join us. Join us, Colt.
All right. And last but not least, Colt, you came very close. You got a 15. So how do things go wrong for you?
I mean, I'm trying to make my way to it, and like that last
You
little
fucking
bit
jump
just-
over me and what's his name?
Yeah,
You
I'm
jump
like
over
fucking-
Blake. You're running, and then your toe just catches on his thing, and you're just
I feel like it's like somebody like I don't know, like I kind of like it'd be funnier like as
Have you
like,
ever played Quap? That.
it's like my head my foot catches something and I just biff it right before the end.
You're so close. You're so close. You're like, I'm almost there. And then you are like about to reach that island. You're just about to touch it, and your foot just gets caught on a reed. Yeah. And you fall, and you guys are 4 people wallowing in the water. You guys see, as you kind of come up and you're like, ah, man, you see, I guess Ivan has won this contest. So he is like,
He's just already, he teleported. He's just already there somehow.
no. He probably is like, he's somehow dallying with this monster. He's like, got him. You see it like kind
Dallying.
of reach.
Guys, I think he's fucking that monster.
Dallying it down.
And you just see his followers just go,
Oh
He's
my
actually-
god!
He is like on the back of it. He's like trying to pull it off. He's almost like trying to ride it like a wild horse. He like arches a little bit, and you see almost this like
He's pulling
going
off that
for
monster,
followers.
guys.
Yeah, he's going for
I
followers.
look around for one of the cameras and I'm just like, all right, you all need Jesus, you nasty fucker.
Like, you fuckers.
it looks almost like a snake or a dragon, but like a little bit mechanical in nature. You see that like blue light kind of shining in from its open mouth. His other people are swimming across, and they make it to the island.
Let's let him have it.
You all unfortunately lost this challenge, but you do each gain 1 follower box.
Hey,
Is he just like wrestling it or does he kill it?
He is wrestling it. You can tell that like once one of his people kind of reaches the box, it almost like the blue light disappears and it starts to like sink slowly back into the water.
I want it.
what are you gonna do with the water snake?
It's not real. It's mechanical. It's a machine.
Everything that kills us, so that like monster with the print on
The
there,
bugs
It's
were
fake.
the bugs were
Yeah,
glowing
they're
too.
fake.
They're
Yeah.
they're fake. So
They're
I
mechanical.
mean, it's not just like we're dealing with creatures, like beauty creatures. It's mechanical.
We're dealing with drones.
I think our strategy of avoiding these things and just building a hut is actually much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just wait to people to fail their challenges and just collect their corpses and like loot them.
You guys see 2 of the others who remained on shore of the other group kind of pulling like one of the people out. He's like still screaming, kind of in pain. You see that he's like lost a portion of his leg. They pull him onto shore and they're like yelling at this other person. You see they're like pushing this the lady who is in purple. They're like pushing her forward. Then they kind of block your view a little bit as they're kind of like standing in the way.
He's a medic.
She was kidnapped then.
Yeah,
The guy
he's been
who is-
captured.
The guy who's like in the water is like cheering in like success, and he's like, ah, and he's like swimming back towards shore, and he's like yelling and pointing over to where you guys are.
I say we shoot him and get the purple lady.
The team that's on the other side hasn't
other
returned
people-
yet.
They're on the island. They're going to have to swim back. So we got Alpha Dude, a hurt dude, and 2 other people. We got
there
more
are-
than enough
About 8
bullets in a
more
gun.
other people.
There
how many-
are. Hold on, let me see. There's 4 people on the shore, and there are
Does that include?
6 people who are on the island.
Right. So most of them are on the island.
Yes. And
All
there's
you
4
need to
people on
do
the
is
shore.
shoot the Alpha Dude, and you'll break the will of the others.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris has got the gun.
Kill him.
Fucking go.
Is that what
Oh,
you would like
damn.
to do?
Yeah.
You
Let's
kind
do
of. He's like pointing over in your direction.
And
There
then
are-
you point
He's just-
There
back.
are people, yeah,
Right in
there
the
are
head. He's
people
just
kind
like-
of heading your way. So this is also another challenge.
Yeah. Let's kill him.
This, however, is a deathmatch challenge.
Oh, good, because I have a D8 in that.
I also have D8.
I do too.
But
we're all just
Just a
bloodthirsty
team murder
murderers.
hobo.
Like
Like,
fucking
we're only
McQueen
good
murder.
at killing. Our first mistake was trying to run. We don't run. We
Yeah,
stab.
we chill.
We
But-
fucking
First, you decide. Okay, did you guys all mark your new follower box? The one you got for
Yes, I
failing
did,
and
yes.
slipping into the water
Yep,
like
yep.
idiots?
We got
Great.
one new follower for failing.
Yes, for
Yes.
slipping into the water like idiots. Yes, you get one new follower.
Yeah, people are like, we want to watch these losers die.
Yeah, people love seeing people like go down and like be horrible. And you guys did it in a really.
That's from just we're in
Entertaining.
a fail blog now, and they're like, ah.
All right, so step one is deciding who is participating in the challenge and who is supporting.
We're
Is
all
anyone?
we're
Is
all
there a
being-
benefit? Do we super buff Chris if we all support him?
It's
Because
still
he's got the gun.
It's still the highest 2 die, but he gets like each of your d6s to roll.
So I have
Wait.
D6s or D8 because I have a D8 in killing.
yeah. I have a D8.
He gets
too.
he gets
No,
our name
you
die.
get your name die.
Okay.
For
All
supporting.
right. Because I feel like I have to support him because I'm not in melee. Like I have a melee weapon. I don't have a gun. So I feel like
It depends on how the dice falls. So if you succeed, you get to decide how you succeed. If that makes sense.
Oh, so if we succeed, we could be like, oh, they do close to melee, and then we butcher them.
Yeah,
Like,
or anything you would like. Like I threw the knife and it caught, or like I stomped forward and I scared him and he just fell and hit his head and died. Like anything you would like. It is up to you guys how you narrate your success.
I
But
feel
you do
like
get to succeed if the dice fall
buffing
that way.
Chris gives him because every buff we give him gives him another D6, right?
Not to add, but an opportunity for a higher number.
replace
Correct.
a
Yeah.
better
So
one.
it's just a chance to get a better roll. I feel like we buff him because
yeah, I
basically
feel like
it
we
falls
buff
on.
the shit out of Chris because it
Yeah,
also
we-
makes a lot of sense if they're running at us in melee and we buff the shit out of him. He's just like, bam. They stop running?
yeah.
Fucking no.
Shoots
Bam. Do they
shoots
stop
their
running?
leader.
Fucking
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Bam.
Shoots their leader right off the top.
Yeah, and then
the
be
guy
like,
who,
you guys done? And if they're not,
Yeah.
fucking how about now? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
buff
we'll
Chris.
buff
So I'm
Chris.
gonna get my hatchet out and stand ready to defend against melee people. But what I'm really doing is buffing Chris.
Blake Cassidy, support or participating?
Support. I have nothing to participate with.
Okay. So the three of you are supporting
gunman. lost.
Colt McSteel. All right. You may describe how you are supporting him if you would like, but you each gain a follower box for supporting. You also gain 1 trust for Colt McSteel for supporting him. So you should have now 2 trust for him. You, however, do not get to save him from any like damage. Only people who are participating in there can.
Fair enough.
So to clarify, so I have Deathmatch. So that's a D8.
That is 1d8. Yep.
So I have my name.
You have your name dice. Yep, which is a d6.
You definitely have
So
your
I-
profession.
So is that that's the Deathmatch, correct?
Yeah, but
No.
you
No,
also
No,
have your
no. Your occupation,
occupation.
and your
Yeah.
capabilities are 2 separate
Yep.
dice pools now.
Oh, okay. So I get a D6 for my name.
Yes, a d6 if your occupation applies.
Yeah,
a
which it does.
D6 which it
Absolutely does. Yeah.
Okay, then you also get deathmatch die, which is a
D8.
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 Yes.
And then your gun is
D4.
the equipment or D4. Is it always a D4 or is the gun particularly
So-
useful in a melee fight?
It depends on the tier. So like if you're looking at acquisitions, right, there's a little bubble number next to like the weapons, right? He only has like a 1 tier weapon right now, but there are more D4s for higher weapons. But you're still taking the highest number of the
Yep.
D4s.
So that's a D4.
Yes,
So
and 1
1d4,
D4,
yep.
but that is a separate. That's your advantage pool. That
So
is a
on his
separate
own, he
thing.
has 2 D6 for name and occupation, 1 D8 for deathmatch, and a D4 for the pistol.
Correct. And now
Then
he
he's
is
going to
getting,
also get 3 more D6 because of
D6.
all of us. Yeah.
yes,
Okay. Yeah, he's
correct.
got this.
You are supported by Blake Cassidy, so you
I
have
hope
his
so.
name
I did
die.
not roll that great.
Well, so you are rolling 5 D6 and 1 D8.
And 1 D4.
That's a D. So wait, how the hell? So okay, 5D6.
Yes, 5 D6 and 1 D8. So again, so Chris, you're getting your name dice, which is a D6, your ranger dice, which is a D6, right?
Okay.
Your challenge beast, or not your deathmatch dice, which is a D8.
Okay.
Blake Cassidy is supporting you, so you get his D6 of support. Reagan is supporting you, so you get her d6 of support. And Colt is not Colt.
Yeah.
Huck is supporting you, so you get his d6 of support.
What about the gun?
Does that make
And
sense?
a D4 for the gun.
So I do get a D4 for the gun.
You
Yeah.
do, but we'll do that after. So you do 5d6 and a d8.
And I'm adding them all together, or
No,
what?
you are taking the two highest numbers.
So that is a 6
But you're
and
not
5.
rolling yet because you need to know what I roll first for the challenge dice. But just
Why
keep
does-
that in keep that in mind
You did
Okay,
say
so-
you-
Does that matter?
Don't roll that.
because that's
Okay.
the DC that you're
So
trying
he's
to.
got
Okay,
a
at
I
least
roll.
mean,
I
that
just have
doesn't
it.
change the two highest things he rolled.
I know, but we're just going kind of
Do
in
it.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going in order.
Let's give him a chance to reroll. Do it in the correct order.
Well, I know he did
Right.
well. He's gonna.
Yeah. Well,
roll
I mean,
worse.
we'll keep or not.
No,
Let's see.
he doesn't need to re-roll. I said keep those numbers in mind.
Oh, okay.
So keep those numbers in mind. Where did my D8 go? No.
Actually, you did good. What did you have, Chris?
Yeah, 5 and a 6.
Well, my one was on the D8. I was really pissed off at that.
Oh, yeah, but 5 and 6 is still good. I mean, then you get to add a D4 to that, so you can get. I mean,
A lot more.
All right. So you are shooting Ivan. Ivan is super aggressive. He gets a D8 for his name for being Ivan. He gets
Wait, why?
a D8 for that's his name dice. He is super
He's
aggressive.
good.
He is super loud.
He's more famous than us.
This
He has
is
more followers than us.
a challenge dice of this is a challenge rating of 4. So he gets his highest number is an 8. That is super high. Sorry, guys. 8 plus 4. So the DC is hold on, he also gets his acquisition. So the DC is 12.
So
Hey, dude.
We're already at 11.
So-
You got a D4.
So now you roll a D4 and then you add that in.
that's a 4. So that's 15.
15. All right.
Fuck
So
Ivan.
15.
Fuck
That
that dude.
means 15. He loses. You win. How do you succeed against this group?
Shoot him in the head.
Fucking headshot.
He's coming over aggressively. He's like super strong. You just boom.
Yeah, it's pretty much like
Head
one of those
on.
kind of things where it's just like
Like-
he's like a big, like huge jack guy, but it's like it's a gun. Boom.
Yep.
So it's pretty much a headshot.
Okay.
They
And then the
freak
people
out.
behind him,
Yeah, and then-
they get he's charging. The people behind him are like, yeah. They get just sprayed by his brains from the bullet going out the back of his head, and are just like, and book
Yep.
it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna yell, "Let her go!" about the purple one.
Okay.
She might
I
even
mean,
just say.
well, so you guys, you're the ones who you succeeded. You get to dictate how the success goes. Anything you would like for the success.
So pretty much it's like, he starts going over, it's a headshot. I would imagine that they're all winning, they're all like running,
yes.
but
And then
she
they think
doesn't-
twice about charging somebody with a gun because they all have melee weapons.
Yeah, and I'll just
then
like
pretty much
scream at them with my hatchet because I have my hatchet out to like guard
so
and
they
have they
pretty
close.
much
So
are
I'll
like
just give them
running
the war
away now
cry.
because
Yeah.
like it's a gun, like it's
Mhm.
like it's a one shot kind of one right there. The purple lady, she does not leave.
Yeah, you're like, "Hey, purple, you want to roll with us?"
Because essentially she's like, I would imagine they are more afraid of
Yeah, they were
what's
like
happening.
dragging her around and stuff. Like,
They
So it's
pushed her forward. They weren't dragging her around, but yes, they did push her forward.
so essentially they're running, and she is she just kind of stays still right there, just kind of because in essence like she doesn't want to follow them, but she's also kind of a bit of shock too as well because now she doesn't know what to do.
Okay, yeah. He's like storming at you aggressively. He's got like 2 of them. She stays kind of with the injured person. The other 2 are like kind of at his right and left. They're ready to support him. They're kind of marching over. You take 2 steps forward and you just shoot him cold down. They like look at each other, look at him, freak out, and just book it into the woods. She's just like shocked in horror. She's almost stunned. She was like holding kind of like some bandaging that she had like tied off, and she was like kind of holding pressure on she had tied off on his leg, but she's just looking at you stunned.
Oh, we still have that guy too, leg bitey. He's not going nowhere.
You guys kind of are like following behind Colt as well with your your various weapons, your large sticks,
My
your
climbing
hatchet.
spike.
Yeah, you're like looking very
I
aggressive.
tie the
You're
climbing spike
cheering
to the
him
end of
on.
some house wire, and I'm like,
And Colt McSteel, yes, you drive them off. They go running off. One shot, and he's down.
fuck.
Very economical for our bullets.
You get
A melee weapon. Grab it. Someone who doesn't have one.
Yeah.
you get
Yeah, about
12
to say-
boxes. You get
12
12 follower boxes checked off.
Chris does.
Yes. Chris.
Yeah.
You do need to nope, that's totally fine. You yes, you get 12 follower boxes for succeeding in this challenge. You were the leader before, but you are still the leader. You see 2 new dots on your map light up.
Lights.
Hey, Purple, you want to come with us?
And you go over to her, and she is just like stunned. She almost like as you're heading over, she like lets go, and she kind of backs up towards the tree line. She's like on her back. She just kind of scurries, like she pushes her feet out.
I'm gonna rush to the guy and put pressure back on his leg and start tourniqueting. I'm gonna go, hey, he's bleeding out.
She did use like and it is tied off, but yes, it does need kind of more pressure. She didn't tie it super tight yet, just in the shock of everything.
Yeah,
And the
like the
guys
stick
that
or whatever.
are
I crank
on
it.
the
Yeah.
ladder, on the island, they all left, right, with the equipment.
You don't see them. You don't see them.
Oh,
After the gunshot, you do not see
They're
them.
like, cool, Ivan's gone. Let's get out of here. New crew.
Yep.
What color is leg?
What color is his leg?
No, what color is like jumpsuit?
Oh, what color is he? He is yellow. He's got a yellow jumpsuit.
and Ivan was
What's his
yellow?
name tag?
Ivan was also yellow.
What's Yellow's name tag?
That is a good question. I did not name him, so give me 1 second.
You weren't expecting to live, Jess.
His name is Bait.
Bait?
Bateman.
Bait.
Bateman.
Yeah, that's
There
what
you
we're
go.
going to
His name is Bateman.
use him for.
I literally I'll just cross out Ivan. I actually don't know if he fully dies. I think he just gets injured, but
Get shot
We'll
in the
say he
face.
dies
Shot him
for
in
now.
the head.
Wait, what? What?
no worries.
He
It's
didn't
fine.
use
Shot
his
him in the
head,
head.
so it was it was a
Deathmatch.
shot in a place that wasn't brutal. So yeah,
Yep.
he was. That's not a vital organ for Ivan.
That's
He's
fair.
fine. Yeah,
Now, if you
Oh,
shot
yeah.
him in the nuts,
His name tag says Bateman. He is looking very pale. He's almost like slipping in and out of consciousness.
Yep.
He's like what?
he's in
What?
shock.
hey, Bateman.
And then like slips out a little bit, and then yeah. Yes, the woman is kind of just like backed away. She's like stunned and like keeping an eye on Colt. She is
Yeah.
she's scrambling around for like a rock or something hard or a stick, and she just like puts it in between you all. It's a pretty flimsy stick. She's doing her best.
What's your name?
Vanessa.
Right,
Vanessa
Vanessa. I'm Huck Delacroix, and
You shot him. You killed
yeah,
him.
well, he was coming after us. That's self-defense where I come from. We have stand your ground. Oh, I remembered something else.
Hey,
Hey, wait
I
a
know what
second.
stand your ground is too.
Right on.
That is self-defense.
What the hell are you people talking about? What the hell is going on?
Self-defense.
Self-defense.
It's a law. Where we're from.
Self-defense involves fighting someone off.
Yeah, well, can't help if my friend is good
If
at
they
it.
have the capacity to do severe or lethal harm to yourself, you're allowed to respond with lethal force. He's huge, and he had a what?
Two
Yeah, what did he have
dudes
as a
next to
weapon?
him.
What was his weapon?
What was his weapon? He had another also close combat weapon. It was probably like a
Machete or something.
like a machete, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That could
so
be
like
for one of
that
you two.
coming at
He's a
you,
huge guy with a
oh,
machete. We weren't about to let him get in melee
And
range
also
with
was a
us.
disparity, not that Huck would understand this terminology, but there was a disparity of force because there were 3 of them.
Yes, there was a disparity of force.
Yeah.
4 of you.
No,
No,
there are
he was
3
bigger.
of him. He was big dude.
But it was 3 of him and 1 of Colt McSteel.
Well, he was technically he was heading over to all of you guys. So
What happened to your crew?
Um. Uh,
She's like, well, Ivan killed them all. I'm like, okay, why are we doing that?
Well, why are you defending Ivan?
no, they got scared. Ivan kind of ran them down. They
You
ran off
ran
into the
them
woods. I got caught. I got left behind. I didn't. I mean, I guess we're all running, but he managed to catch me.
He seems like an asshole.
Themed.
We're not going to make you come with us if you don't want to, but the invitation's open if you do. Bateman, however, doesn't have much of a choice, seeing as how he is barely conscious. Hey, Bateman, how you doing?
She holds on to her stick, but she does ease up a little bit. And he's like, Bateman, that sounds familiar. Bateman,
You're a strong swimmer, just not as strong as that other swimmer, huh?
I am wet.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Not gonna
are.
make it.
You fucking might. We got the tourniquet on. How much of chonkage is he missing?
I mean, he's like lost half his calf and like a whole foot. It's like pretty bad.
So he's below
Oh,
the knee. He's
he's
gone.
been an amputation. An amputation has occurred.
Yes, correct. It's fairly clean though. It looks
Yeah,
like
'cause
almost
it's
like
mechanical.
a sharp knife, like just
Yeah.
like sliced right through it. It's fairly clean.
I remember a little bit, but I don't think I'm a fucking doctor, if anybody thinks they are.
Uh, I'm
I
a
mean,
I'm
in
a
a case
vet.
like this,
I'm a vet.
All right, let's
Um,
see if we can figure this out. We got to get enough skin to pull over.
How do I
Um,
know you're not gonna kill me?
you know,
You
Why
going to
would-
attack us?
You're not Ivan.
Live.
if we want to attack you, I have
Listen,
a gun.
we saw them pushing you around alone in your purple jumpsuit. We assumed the worst. Thought you might need a little help.
She kind of steels herself and like she's still holding on to her stick, but she kind of scrambles back over and she's like, Bateman, come on, stay with me.
We're gonna need a fire, I tell the boys. See if you can
Yes.
get something started with the rocks and the axe head maybe,
I
or
have
if
a
there's enough
lens.
sun for the
I will
lens.
cut some.
We
I will
need
cut
sun
some
for the
wood.
lens though, so
Yeah,
it depends on if
I
you
will
can
cut some
smart.
wood, and I will see if we have enough
Actually,
sunlight for the lens to make a
Speaking
fire.
of, the sun is starting to go. It is not quite evening
need-
time
Alright,
yet
so-
or sunset, but it is probably like 3-ish, 4-ish, like around that time. There's still
Yeah,
like
we
a
need to
couple
find
hours
shelter.
of daylight
Yeah.
left, but it's not it's not
We don't want to be on the beach
wonderful.
with this fire. We probably want to be somewhere where we can hide the fire. So
I mean,
I'm gonna
we need
before I.
to, but like quicker than
Do we
later.
wanna
We
go
need
Yeah,
to
back
we
to
seal
need
the
the
wound.
fire because we're gonna have to cauterize.
We
We
need
don't
to
have
seal
anything
the
to sew
wound.
the wound.
Oh, I got you. All right,
quicker
so
than
I'll go
later.
make
Although
a fire
actually, we
for.
have wire.
Yeah, just cut it off. Like
We
just.
can sew with copper wire if we separate the strands very fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Like we
yeah,
could
yeah.
close it with wire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we need some sort of needle to be able to.
The wire is the needle. Wire is sharp.
Oh, really? To like
You're
pierce
right.
it through?
Yeah,
You can cut.
we
Yeah, if
could
you
do
cut
we
the
could-
wire.
and then
Yeah, at
twist
the
it
right.
off
Yep,
little
yep.
things. I mean, it's not going to be fucking pretty, but
He's probably
is the
gonna
wire
die,
enough
guys.
to be able to like close it over?
I mean, skin is really strong.
It is, but like usually stitching is pretty small stitching, right?
I mean, this is not going to be small or pretty, but it just has to hold the skin.
You don't think cauterizing will be better?
I mean, we should cauterize the bleeding arteries, like the major
Yes.
bleeders.
Yes.
But like
yeah, she can
so
do
it's
that.
not a gaping wound. What we have to do is we have to clean up a lot of the meat, carve it away, and then there's a skin flap that we pull over, and we can close with the wire.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember some of this shit. I'm just hasty emergency patch jobs that just have to last long enough.
I'll keep an eye over them.
I will start a fire.
Okay. Yes, if you can start stripping wire, I mean I can cauterize that's simple enough. I can cauterize the arteries and things like that. Yes.
We have the axe head to heat up if we don't have another metal thing to cauterize it.
Yeah, no, that would be perfect. Starts kicking into work gear. She starts talking to him very calmly and gently. You can tell that she's petting him almost
She's
like
like, "You're a
like
good boy."
cat. Yes. Yeah, she's kicked into like mode and she's like, "You're very still, very good." Like, and she's kind of sitting with him. So Vanessa is staying with him while they're kind of preparing things.
Chris, your message is not private.
God damn it.
Yeah, so like Vanessa is staying with him.
Yeah, we're also both with him.
She's kind of getting ready. She's like washing her hands as best as possible. So the thing is, like, you're never alone with him. Do you still want to move forward?
I go up to them and I just say, is this reasonable to try to keep him alive?
It's the right thing to do.
I figure we patch him up. We leave him somewhere sheltered. We don't have to take him with us, but
Somewhere sheltered? Where is that?
an overhang, a lean-to, whatever.
Where? Here?
We're in the woods. Go grab sticks, man.
How long do you think that takes?
We're gonna have to hunker down for the night anyway.
With him?
Yeah, and then we can split in the morning. Maybe his teammates come back for him, maybe they don't. But we did the best we could.
For what?
Decency.
Decency would also be making it quick.
I think we've got a pretty good plan here.
Do you?
Yeah.
We don't know how all this works. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they'll come get him. Maybe he'll be okay. Maybe he has a
They ain't
chance.
coming to get him.
They're
Maybe
not.
This
they'll
whole
shoot him.
thing.
I don't know.
This whole thing's just a bunch of liberal rich billionaires watching us die for their entertainment. Probably
Actually-
Soros funding the whole damn thing.
Once you're done with the axe, I need to borrow it a minute.
Right. Once I've cut enough things, once I've cut enough wood, I'll give it to her and I'll start the fire with the lens if there's enough sunlight to do it.
What's going to happen is you put a wire through that, it's going to get infected.
People have survived battlefield amputations in unsanitary conditions before.
If we heat
People have
it up,
survived. People have survived amputations in the Middle Ages. Like, it's a roll of the dice, but it's possible.
if we heat up the wire enough, it'll
So
be
1
fairly
in
sterile.
20?
It's still a
Because
chance.
I know the
Better than zero.
battlefield. That's torture. What you recommend?
Wouldn't you want to take the chance?
I'd want to live. I'd want a chance.
Hey, what are we talking about?
Don't worry, Bateman. We're gonna clean your leg up best we can.
My leg?
I'll give him some water.
Oh, thank you. Ah, it hurts a lot.
Just hang in there, bro. You're doing good.
You are a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you. I hear that a lot.
The setting sun catches your mullet in like
sun is just
gold.
the sun is just
Like
shining on him. This
literally,
morning.
like it's pretty much it's white Jesus right there with the
Have you
mullet
ch-
and
yeah.
the perfectly. It's
Is it my
Jesus.
time? Are you coming to collect me?
Oh no, I'm sure you done just fine, but I ain't him.
Do you want to go see him?
Wow, I didn't know Jesus talked like that.
Jesus, Colt, quit trying to kill this guy. Let him have his chance, even if it's slim. It ain't costing you nothing. We're gonna split in the morning when we would be leaving anyway. It's not slowing us
does
down.
Do what you can and just leave me with him.
This is cruel.
That is a good
You're a
point.
vet.
That is a good point too. You put out
But
animals when
Pe
they're
people are not
suffering.
animals, though. They can make decisions for themselves. Get them
So
lucid enough to decide.
He's like, Jesus.
He doesn't look that bad right now. He
Jesus.
actually looks like he's alright. Yeah.
He's gonna make it. Jesus.
Yeah, like he's not screaming and stuff. Like he's
It's like
he's
screaming.
delusional, but he's just vibing, okay?
As he starts screaming now, Jesus.
He's like, I used to go to church. It's been a long time.
Oh, that's all right. You're forgiven, son.
Thank you. Thank you. What are you guys doing?
Doctor.
I mean, I help her until we get the leg cleaned up, and I'll help hold the skin and stuff while she does the stitches and
So
all
you're
of
not-
that.
So you're not going to axe him. You're gonna proceed.
No, I'm not. No, we're not gonna kill this guy. We're gonna give him his chance. If he asks for us to put him down, we will.
What about
Maybe
the
he'll
other
die in the night before morning, and this will be a non-issue. But
What about the other three?
the other three that are coming across the island,
No, the other three. Like, what do you guys do or
I
say?
thought they ran away.
No.
no,
You
you
three.
guys,
Us
Blake,
three.
You three.
Cole.
What do you do or
I
say?
got
Mullet.
you.
You guys stay
Once
silent.
I have made the fire,
Yeah.
I will, if they don't need the hatchet, build a lean-to. Like a very basic one.
Mm.
That's very easy to do. You can do that. You can do that
Yeah, you
quickly.
just chop down a couple saplings.
Yep, exactly.
That's right, chicken farmer. I was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like accountant, and I was like, wait, that's real Christian.
Yeah, it's not raining or anything. Like this is we don't need to laugh.
I was like, wait, that's right. He's a chicken farmer. That's good enough.
Yes. I can make a lean-to if I
Yeah, I
wanted to
can
in real
also
life.
make a lean-to.
Yeah.
Like Cassidy.
Cassidy is just like, well, watch out. Like Cassidy is like he's like one of the guys that works at a meatpacking factory. He's like kills the cows
Yeah.
with the gun.
It is super hard with the light being where it is. If it was like high noon, the lens would work like super well, but because it's a little bit later, it is a lot harder. But between like the hatchet, like the stones
You might be able
have,
to. It's
and
better
the
with
lens
the
and like
hitting
the
the
whittling,
rocks.
you do manage to get a fire going.
Once I have that and I have the lean-to built, I'm going to take the little shards of glass that I had out of my pocket because they're sharp, the fiberglass, right?
Yes, they are.
I'm going to
They've
pound
got
them.
sharp edges.
Excellent.
Ooh.
I'm going to try to pound them into my stick because I'm making
Spike
a mace
stick.
for someone. Yeah, I'm making a spice
yeah.
stick because we have a machete, a hatchet, a pistol, and a shank for Chris. Someone had a machete, so I'm going to make a melee weapon for the last member of our party, so we're all armed. And if I run out of that, I'm going to use my rock to chip up the other rock to add little bits of sharp shale into it.
We'll say it for sure uses up the rest of your like shards of things. It is a little bit difficult. Some of it is still very crumbly, so it crumbles away, but you do manage to make a weapon. It just uses up the rest of your shards.
Sure. That's fine. I will give that to whomever didn't take the machete from Ivan.
Who wants the machete? Do you want the
Cassidy?
machete, Blake?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Here you go, boy. I give him the
take the
club.
machete then. And I will take my machete over once we've got leg guy's leg under control. And I'm gonna cut Ivan's hand off and take his watch.
Nice.
Walk right over there.
But Blake Cassidy, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? But what are you doing?
I-
Nothing. Are you like leaning back against a tree? Are you watching? Are you keeping your distance? Like,
Yeah, I'm more just keeping my distance.
okay. Kind of like you don't want
I'll
to be around
look
this.
at Ivan again.
Kind of like you don't want to be around this, like Cassidy.
Just keeping my distance.
Okay.
I don't talk much. I'll just say to Colt and like look at him. At Blake. as I'm hammering glass shards in to make a club. Actually, no, I already made that. But I'll just, I don't know, be poking at the fire and just be like, fella, don't talk much.
Who doesn't? Hope it pitch in a little bit too.
Reagan, you cut off the hand of Ivan. You took his watch.
Yep.
The screen is blank as far as you can tell. Now that you can see the full thing, you can see on the underside there is almost like a small logo printed in the dead center of the of that you've seen on Selena.
All right, I'm gonna inspect it, see if there's any way it looks like I could get it open, any seams anywhere, anything like that.
Hmm.
If it's like in a rubber setting that can be peeled back or something, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Not that you can tell. Weirdly, it looks like it's like fully formed. You have no idea how this latches on or latches off, even, right? To like how they put it on in the first place. You maybe smash it, but
His Ivan's a huge guy.
yeah, Ivan's big boned. Yeah.
Any
Got a big
tattoos
wrist.
on?
Can
Muscular.
I fit my hand through the watch band?
Oh yeah, for
His is
sure.
a lot bigger than mine. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna let the back of the watch rest against my skin and see if it turns on.
Hmm. That is a good question. You know what? Yeah, it does. It does.
Hmm.
It takes a little bit of time, but after like 30 seconds to a minute, it does start to turn on.
Does it say or show anything different than mine?
It shows two lights
Same lights
similar
or different ones?
similar to the one that keep forgetting your character's names. Colt has. It's similar to the ones that Colt has. It's showing two indicator lights on the same map in the same place.
Hmm. And my watch does not show that.
It does not. Hmm. Technically, actually, it wouldn't be his either, but yeah, we'll just say it's his for now.
The leader of they automatically assign a leader based upon count,
Yes,
and the leader is the one who gets the stuff.
correct.
I wonder if the leader's going to be reassigned or
Yeah, I think
if
when
it
you have
won't be reassigned now that I'm wearing a watch and it thinks I'm alive.
keep it, let's find out.
Yeah, give me a couple strips of the bed sheet so I can like pack it so it'll stay on my skin.
Yeah, we'll pack it so it stays.
Yeah, wrap the bed sheet around so like that
Yeah.
it keeps it stable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run this experiment. We're gonna see what happens here.
Any tattoos on Ivan?
He does not have any. Oh, actually,
Burger.
he does have a tattoo. He has some sort of tattoo. It feels somewhat familiar to you. It's some sort of military, like military-esque tattoo.
Is he a
It's only the
Marine?
one.
You
Is he a
Marine?
jarhead?
You find a
Maybe.
jar of crayons in his pocket.
Maybe.
I know.
Maybe.
They look chewed upon.
Snacks.
You were saying something, Colt? I'm sorry, you were also doing something.
Yeah, pretty much that's what I was looking at. I was looking to see whether or not he had any tattoos on him, like any identifying
Gotcha. Yes.
features on
Yes.
him.
He does. Yes, he does have a military tattoo.
I will also afterwards, like if we're kind of hunkering down, I'm gonna walk over to the island. Take my time this time.
Take your time. Ooh, it is slippery. It is somewhat difficult. You take kind of a few steps. Actually, you know what? No. You take your time. You get to the island, no problem. Taking your time. The sun does start to kind of go down. It is, you still have some time, maybe an hour before it's fully gone. But you do make it to the island where you find similar, a military box with that kind of lock on it, but it is empty and it is open.
Yeah.
And it is
No.
larger
Yeah,
than
they probably got some
the
good
one you
shit out
found.
of that one.
Yeah.
It's a decent sized box.
was kind of hoping that we got.
I almost feel like the box itself is useful.
It's probably too big to carry around.
How heavy is it? Is it like plastic or is it?
No, it's heavy.
Okay.
Are there any
Like an
handles on
ammo
it?
box.
There aren't any handles on it.
I say if it's plastic, if it's like a big plastic cooler, that's like a small boat right there.
Just
No,
paddle
it's fairly
away.
We're just
heavy.
like, all right.
All right. Well, since you guys both have the blinking light for now, you two both get to decide where you're headed next. Where is my?
Well, first we're hunkering down the night. We're making sure that we stay
Yeah.
here, and then we decide.
Correct.
It is 10:30, Jess. We've been going
Yes.
3 hours,
Yep.
29.
Yep.
Well,
I'm just gonna
3
see
hours,
where
30.
they generally
yeah.
want to go next, and
No.
then we will end it there.
What features are the two blinking lights nearest? Near-ish?
Good point. Hold on 1 second. I did. This is, and it's here, and it's there. You actually cannot tell from where you are.
All right.
You actually cannot tell from where you are. They kind of go off. They're on and I will send you another picture. But honestly, it's just kind of closer into the middle of the island. There's not really anything that you can tell that sticks out for you. Because like before you could see the waterfall and you knew kind of generally where
All
that
right,
was.
so we'll head toward both of them if they're both more toward the middle. See if we can find some high ground on the way, and then
There's one that's closer
see
to the
what's up.
mountain, and there's one that's further away from the mountain.
Like on the other side of the mountain, further away, or like off
No,
center.
closer to the ocean. Yeah. There's
Okay.
one like closer to the mountain, and then there's one that's closer to the ocean.
All right. I mean,
From what you guys can see, there's just kind of almost trees.
I'm gonna suggest the mountain.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really sure why.
Fine with me.
Like mountain feels more familiar to me.
All right, so you guys are planning on staying in this lean-to by the lake
Overnight, and at first light, we're gonna head out.
Yep.
Okay. The sun starts to go down. You look up at the sky and you don't see any stars. You see what appears to be almost like a moon or two moons, but you don't see any stars.
That's not right.
The other thing is, as it gets darker, the forest almost seems to light up. There's like that familiar blue light, but it's speckled kind of everywhere, and almost
So
like
they
Cameras.
some green.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
A little bit of green, a little bit of blue. It's speckled out all throughout the woods. And you see almost an underglow from the bottom of the water as well. It's almost like an algae looking thing at the bottom. It has like a faint glow, and you see kind of the dark line, almost serpentine, that isn't glowing. It's just a dark, almost the opposite. It's like a pathway, a shadow against the light.
Hmm.
And that's where we will end it for
Yeah.
today.
That was cool, Jess. Glad we didn't die in our first challenge.
In our first challenge.
Yeah, that was a really hard one. You guys went to the lake is like one of the harder ones. The lake with the creature is one of the harder ones. You guys also managed to cauterize out Bateman, right? He's
Stitch him up.
delirious. He you
Margaret,
would
what are
think
you
that
doing,
he would
Bean?
sleep throughout the night, but he actually kind of like wakes up in and out with a jolt, and he starts talking. He's somewhat loud too throughout the night, and if you are a light sleeper, you might be somewhat alert as well with kind of the night's events, but he kind of breaks in and out. Videssa kind of stays with him, does her best with him.
Cold.
And you'll have to see in the morning.
It's
Cold.
cruel. What?
Looking at all of the lights and stuff, I'm gonna say, give me your hand.
I think we should probably get to know each other before we start.
No,
Hey,
just give me your hand.
fine, I give you your hand.
I'm gonna write on his palm EMP. And I'm gonna see if he gets it a couple times. And if a look of recognition hits him, I'll just be
Yeah.
like,
Yes, it does.
all right. And I will go back to the evening.
Reagan, you do also get one additional follower box for attempting to and like helping Vanessa with kind of
Somebody out there likes
stabilizing.
compassion.
Stabilizing.
10,000 people do, because each check is 10,000
Each
people.
box is
Damn.
10,000, correct.
All
All right.
right.
And that's where we will end tonight's session. Thanks so much for playing, guys. Some kinks to work out, but we're
No, this is a
getting
cool. This is a cool
No, but I like
scenario.
it.
I like
We're
it.
getting
Yeah.
there. Yeah, do
The
you
funny
like
thing
it?
is,
Okay, that's
Ken's
great.
character is going to have no followers because he's just like,
I know.
I'm not here.
Ken!
He's gonna be the unknown man, though. At the end, he's still gonna be there. Nobody's gonna know anything about him, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna do something, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, the mystery guy's doing the thing,"
Possible.
and they're gonna lose their mind.
The thing.
It's possible.
Maybe
It's
he's a
possible.
plant.
one of them liberals.
Maybe there's a plant in every group. Hmm. Wait, Kent is smiling a little.
Mhm.
I'm fucking right,
No,
aren't I? Okay.
I just don't. I'm like thinking of my
Yeah, okay.
character,
Mhm.
and I'm just like trying to reason with myself, like what they would actually be able to do.
Yeah,
Burger.
even outside of occupation, as just like a regular person who's like on survival mode, right? Like
Yeah,
desperation.
you got to
makes
think
you
about
do a
like your
lot
body
things,
of
too.
knowledge too. Like, say you have a really like non-active, non-survival job, like you're an accountant or something, but you did go to college, which means you know some basic things about science, biology, a little bit about chemistry. Like you do know things, you know.
Yeah.
Did you live in a city or did you live rural? That affects your body of knowledge too.
Yeah.
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 You know how to cook meth.
Yeah. Do you know how to cook meth?
You know how to cook meth.
I know how to cook meth and steel copper piping.
Yep. Appalachia.
Appalachia.
Roots
You
of
guys are
these
doing well, though.
mountains.
Honestly,
I can clean a
even-
squirrel really fast.
I
Squirrel
like all
brain
of
stew.
it's perfect. Like the desperate survival things that you guys are doing is great. Even cutting the wires and like it's great. That's
Like,
exactly
I'm gonna
what you should
smash
do.
the drywall. There's treasure in here.
I just think it's hysterical that the chicken farmer's greatest thing is deathmatch.
Dude, I don't know.
There was another one
You've
I
gotta
was
deal
looking
with
at that I
animals.
thought it was really fucking funny that it had deathmatch. I have to find it.
Magician's assistant.
That's hilarious too.
Ooh,
That wasn't the one I
jeez.
saw, but that is also hilarious.
Yeah, no, I can see like the chicken farmer because like being like deathmatch, like just for the sake of just like things keep trying to get your chickens. So
It
you
was
kill
true.
it
them.
Yeah.
was carnival worker.
That's perfect.
And I would be like,
No, come
Carney,
on,
yeah.
that's perfect. A
I
carny
know,
would
no,
be
but it's
great at
it's
that.
so funny. It's like there's another one where it's like a sandwich artisan. Where's the
Yes,
sandwich
I saw
artisan?
Sandwich Artisan. I was like trying to figure out NPCs, and I was like, this is no help to me. I was like, I do not want a sandwich artisan NPC on this island.
Rue is
The
saying,
sandwich,
Oh my
the
God,
sandwich
yeah,
artist
yeah,
has
yeah.
snake mode. It'd be funny if there's a sandwich artist and a Waffle House employee, and the Waffle House employee has deathmatch.
Yes. Oh my God.
That would a Waffle House employee would be so fun to fucking play here. It's like Ivan's
Yeah.
running at you, and you're just like fucking. He like throws a chair at you. You like grab it out of the air, one hand, and just fucking
So
hum it
what's
back.
interesting is like they
dude.
have nurse and then they have retired nurse.
I like it. I like those two actually. Those are pretty applicable.
This gives you some different flavor.
Yeah.
One's a new nurse. The others seem
Hardened. Yeah.
Hardened. Yeah, exactly.
Hardened.
It's like
dark.
an hardened retired ER nurse, you know?
I will say, looking through the stuff, like
Back. Busted. Completely busted.
they have like
yeah, all the lifting patients go.
Yeah.
Ivy League student, and their best is snake mode. Like that should
Yeah.
totally be a social game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That's
Well, you
true.
got
That's
nuclear
fair.
engineer is snake mode too.
Yeah, I think snake mode is technical expertise. I think that's what
Yeah,
that
could be.
I'm
means.
trying to figure out what that is.
It seems
Like
like it
company-
means technical expertise.
Yeah,
So-
his
No, but
pilot is
company
snake mode.
exec,
there is a list
No, there is.
of
Yeah, there is a description-ish somewhere.
Septic tank servicer.
Oh, that's a great one.
Challenge beast, man. He'd run down that slippery rocks, no fucking
Oh yeah,
problem.
he'd have no
He'd be
problem.
like, dude, I got this.
Toy maker. Street knife fighter. What the fuck?
Snake mode concerns matters of intrigue, trickery, stealth, and subterfuge.
Oh, there's an ice
Lying,
cream
sneaking,
scooper.
and betraying.
Be the intern.
Fighter
you
is
guys
snake
are-
mode too, Amber.
You guys are doing okay. We only did 2 challenges though, but that's all right.
So it's 4 challenges and then
Dude,
It's
I don't know. I feel like our style is to wait for other people to finish challenges, bully them, and take their shit.
yeah,
I
that's
know,
what I
it's
think
like,
too. We just
seriously,
pirate their stuff.
It's 4 to 5 challenges a session ish is usually
Just like
what
wait
you're-
until they go
you're
and it's like,
shooting
oh,
for.
it's a swimming challenge, so they take off their shoes and then we take their shoes. Like,
know.
just
It
fucking-
was super helpful though. You guys went to the other side of the island before pretty much anyone could get there. So that is also why.
Hell
We
yeah.
avoided the freaking Normandy landing with everybody.
Yeah,
Normandy landing.
normally the house you're supposed to be like fighting off other people to gain like the house as a
But we
as
got
a
there so
secure place,
fast.
but you got there first. So no one was really around.
Nice.
And then we took all the wiring and the copper pipes.
Yeah, you smashed
Copper
my house
pipes
to
would have been so
pieces.
good.
Yeah, there are no pipes unfortunately. None
Damn.
of the water works. It's just electricity. It's just electricity.
I'd be like, well, we got electricity.
Hopefully-
Let's cook
hope-
some meth.
Hopefully you got some hints.
Let's cook.
We just start cooking meth and selling it to the other teams. And that's how
Do
we'll
you
win.
want meth? Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what? I might also do this part maybe a little bit early. So the other thing that you kind of do is you kind of go around, and this is a little, I don't know if it's a little bit meta, but it's like, what do you think is going on this island?
It's obviously liberal. It's liberal
Yeah, well,
billionaires
I was
hunting
gonna
down
say, we
rich people.
know
That's
what
that's what
Hawk
Hawk
Delacroix
thinks.
thinks.
Yeah.
But what do you think is
Oh,
going
oh,
on?
are we doing it
Meta
now
or
or
the
next session?
character-
Yeah, let's do it now. What do you think
but
is
you-
going
if
on?
you-
Characters
Christian-
or players, think.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because Christian has a separate opinion.
Interesting.
Yes.
You know what? Give me both. There are actually 4 categories. There's
So
big experiment, there's weird, there's entertainment, and there's political project.
I think it's definitely entertainment. But I feel that like because the 2 moons, I almost feel it's just like a what was the movie with Jim Carrey where he was like in the
Truman
big
Show.
dome?
The Truman
Truman
Show.
Show. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I think
what
we're it's
I
like
think.
I think everything here is a controlled environment, right? So I think it's a combination of entertainment and social experiment where like everything including like the moons and everything, the whole thing, we're in some sort of big ass dome somewhere and the entire process is falsified. It's all fake.
Yep.
I don't know to what end though. I don't have that one figured out yet. I also think like the movie Running Man, like you don't win. You're probably just like dead when like you probably even if you win, they probably kill you
Yes.
off. That's what I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. Wait, Running Man, is that the one that you recommended to me, Chris?
Yeah, because that was the thing that the show was. It's like based on the
Yeah,
Running Man.
Running Man. Yeah, the '80s Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a great movie. You should
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
Yeah,
watching
it's actually-
it before the
Yeah,
next.
yeah.
I've got a lot of inspirations.
It is a really good. It's a really good movie. Yeah,
Yeah, it's actually like it actually holds up.
yeah, it holds up really well. Yeah, but at the end they're always like, "Oh, these great." In the movie, they're like, these past winners on Tahiti," and they're not. They're dead. They killed them after they won. It's like totally everything is fabricated. Yeah.
Damn. Amber,
Yeah.
what do you think is going on?
I'm leaning more toward political experiment.
Wow,
thing.
political project.
Definitely
Okay.
liberals.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Kent?
think like
sorry,
political
go ahead.
science sort of thing. I think this is an experiment more than an entertainment thing.
Okay. Kent?
No, I'm definitely leaning more entertainment than anything.
I have no votes for weird. Okay. Entertainment.
Weird.
All right. Yeah, weird is like,
we were
Aliens got
captured by
us or
aliens.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like,
There hasn't been enough anal probing yet for me to lean toward.
Yeah.
That's what we do with each other.
or a little bit
Eh.
like Lost,
It's
right?
really
Like a
fuck
little
match-
bit like Lost,
it's
like
fuck match
Purgatory.
island.
Not that it's about Purgatory,
Yeah.
but like,
There hasn't
Yeah.
been enough weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's true. It could change.
Like
That's fair.
the weirdest things are the mechanical beast that we saw.
But that's sort of also that's why I think more like political or
Technical.
military sort of thing. Like this is this is experimental tech. Like it's
Yeah.
tech that's a lot higher than normal people think we have, but they do have it, you know.
Mm. Chris, what do you think?
I think it's Truman Show.
Entertainment. Okay.
Yeah, it feels like, especially with the whole followers things and the cameras, like it just listen, especially with the followers, like that's kind of the big thing. It's like it feels like a social media kind of thing where it's like
For getting followers, right?
But the
Exactly.
followers might also not be real.
True.
it could not
A
be.
bunch of scientists could be like, tell them they got 10,000 followers for doing this.
True,
Like
true.
this could be like the reward thing that they're trying to like manipulate our behavior
the
with.
reward system is do more, get more. If you notice, like Chris is the one with the most followers because he killed a guy, right? So
Yeah.
like and when you do things, that's when you get followers. If you're just kind of like, oh, I'm going to hang out here, like you're not really going to get any followers. You'll probably survive, which is interesting because
Yeah,
you
but
will break the
that
game.
also
but-
that mechanic makes me think that it's more of an experiment that's a lever being pulled because like
Mhm.
in reality, people don't like yes, that the blood sport and stuff would be good for them, but they'd also like people who are more attractive would have more followers just automatically just for being attractive.
True.
And
true,
like,
true.
you know, like people who do like weird things or are like really sweet, like just being like the sweet person or something, you'd just be getting followers for that,
Yeah.
you know, like not
Yeah.
just from engaging in the experiments. You'd be getting it based on like people's like biases or like you'd get
So the
followers if you
truth
like
of the
took your
matter
top off
is-
and you got a big chest, like, you know,
Yeah.
like you'd be getting followers for that shit, you know?
Yeah, I should Huck the LaCroix should have hundreds of thousands of
Yeah,
followers
exactly.
already
Like your
'cause he's
mullet
just
in the
gorgeous.
wind, like
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
if you
pretty
did something a
accurate.
little bit gay, like it should just pour in. It would be like a
Yeah.
deluge, you know?
Just be like,
Jesus.
let me rub you down, Blake. Just-
Yeah. Yeah, exactly,
Blake,
exactly. The way the followers are working makes me think that it's a lever that's being pulled and not
But
actual
the
people.
interesting thing there is then, in that case, if you want to break the game, you win it by not playing.
Yes, correct.
Yep. Yep.
Except they
Correct.
might just exterminate you then too, so you have to like do that
True.
at the right time.
Yeah, you do. You
Chris,
have to be prepared to defend them off, right?
How
Yes.
close are you, Chris, to filling your first row of boxes?
It would be pretty close because you had 12.
I have 14.
You have 14 total?
14. So
Okay.
like
You've
what do you
got
mean like the
6.
first row? So yeah, so it's like
You've got
1,
6
2,
left.
3.
Okay. The first
I
row
have 3
is
boxes checked. I'm a scrub.
Fourth,
okay.
it might also be some merit to flying under the radar too, though, you know?
True.
Like this could be
True,
more
true.
money, more problems sort of situation with the followers.
Don't
Fair.
forget we all have secret motivations too.
Yeah.
So
More money, more problems.
All right.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts before we close the stream?
that's it. Thanks for watching DMs After Dark, especially Deathmatch Island, new game. We'll be playing this until we all die, or until Jess decides it's over. So hang out with us. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time, which will be
November 1st.
November 1st. Wow. Yeah, actually, beginning of November.
1st.
So yeah,
Damn.
join us then. We'll be back there. You'll be able to catch this on YouTube tomorrow. If you missed some of the vlog, we'll get it uploaded. It also will be up in podcast form sometime next week. So in the meantime, you can find us anywhere you find cool stuff on social media as DMs After Dark, pretty much anywhere. If you have any comments or concerns, feel free to reach out to us. You should buy my new Call of Cthulhu scenario, Debitum Ignis. The link is pinned up above. And join our Discord. The link is also in our chat. I think Kent is dropping it right now.
Yes,
if you can.
if you have any suggestions, feel free to
yes.
send to me.
In
Everyone
our
in Discord
Discord,
will also see
yes.
it too, but that's okay.
We have a Discord just for this where you can send we can send suggestions or just generally harass Jess about this game. So we
Thus
should
far,
definitely
it
do
is the
that.
only thing I am checking in Discord.
Yes. So that's everything. Usually Sarah says until next time, so I don't know what to say here.
Ooh, until Amber, she's the word. Oh, Chris, do you have one?
No.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye. Until next time. Until next time. Bitches love sticks. Good night.
Bitches love
Love
sticks.
sticks.
It's true. This is a good stick.